Alright, so we're live. Hey guys, welcome back to another brand new live stream. This is your boy Andru and you already know that's how in the hood. So welcome back to a live stream. It's been a hot minute since I've done a live stream, and as you can see, I'm back in my old setup. So you can see I'm back at home, and I'm using my usual streaming setup. Not my laptop basically. I just have that over there. And also one more quick thing, I know the audio is shit because I'm using this old crap. I don't know why my headphones. I don't know why it's not connecting to the PC. I should have tried a bit harder, to make sure it's working. But hey, I mean, I'm just gonna be using this for now. Hopefully, you guys can listen this. But you know what? I think I can. Well, I could check it out, but alright, never mind. Let's just hope it's working. So, um, you guys can read the title. What we're going to be doing today is going to be a bit more different than what I usually do for my streams and stuff. So right, so let's just get into it, man. Let's just get right into it. Uh, yeah, so let's just that must have been loud, my bad. Yeah, let's just get into it. So here we are in Roblox. What am I doing in Roblox? What is going on? Well, I thought about what I was gonna stream, and oh wait, wow, that's 4 months ago. I should edit this again. So let's do it on stream. That's gonna be fun. Today's the 18th of October 2025. Right now the time is 1:04 p.m. So yeah, it's been okay. I don't write 20. Okay. Okay. Now, that's how we do it in the herd, bro. For real, though, like no cap here. Okay. Okay. So these are all the dates, I guess, like when I logged in. So yeah, there's a transition of 8 years. Nonchalant transition of 8 years. All right. And then I've done after 4 months. Oh wow, this is like after 10 months. Crazy. And then after 3 months, and now after 4 months. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Bloxburg. I mean, I did predict that it's Bloxburg is gonna die out. I mean, they made it free. They made a new map and all that. I haven't played in a while, but yeah, I mean, I kind of did expect it to die. I mean, I didn't really think it would go pop in, out of the roof, because some of the updates were really questionable. Like, I think one of the update got a lot of backlash, like where they changed the price, the job. Yeah, yeah, the whole job system, working system. Yeah, that thing. The pay is much lesser, and it's just the leveling up is also very bad. So that got a lot of backlash, and then they made the whole thing free, which intuitively you think is the best thing, because like Bloxburg was like racking in like 60k live players like every weekend, and during events like even surpassing like 100k, and that was when it was paid. So you'd expect when it's free for all, there'd be like tenfold more players who are gonna play, but that's clearly not the case, because it's part of the Halloween event, and it's pretty much the weekend, and there's only 13,000 players playing. Well, let's say approx 14,000, and that's not really that impressive. But stop yapping about Bloxburg. I have no idea what the I have no clue about what the event is. I just you can, if you look at the title of the video stream or video, yeah, I'm basically gonna be reviewing my Bloxburg plots or showing it to you guys. So basically, giving you guys a tour of them, because I have a lot of them, and I've never actually made a video on any of them. I think not on this channel at least. And when I did make few Bloxburg videos in my old channel, and those were when I had like really bad plots, like really small and bad plots. So yeah, I've just spent so many hours on this game, and I mean, of course, I don't play it anymore, but I do kind of wanna have a video that kind of showcases it all, you know. Until it installs, I don't know what's taking so long. Let's just play some chess. I mean, I was gonna think of. I mean, I was thinking of streaming chess, and I mean, I will, but I just thought let's just make the stream right here right now, and yeah. Also, I have, bro. I don't know why my Windows expired. I thought I had like a unlimited subscription, but apparently not. I have to activate my Windows, so don't mind that. Uh, I don't even know why I pointed it out. Maybe you guys didn't even notice that, and now you do. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But anyway, if this freaking thing decides to, yeah, okay, okay, there you go. I have a feeling he's gonna be playing this. I guess he just kinda gave up. I don't know. He disconnected. That sucks. So I'm 775 on Bullet. I mean, Bullet, you know what? I don't even like Bullet, man. It's just like, I mean, I do sometimes, but also like, it's just like fun to play when you don't care about the rating, and when you slowly start to, try to, climb up the rating and you fumble, it's so frustrating. So, Bullet's frustrating if you take it seriously. If you don't, then no one cares. It's not that bad. Oh, okay. It is his turn, isn't it? Yep. Oh, now it's mine. Okay. Oh shit! I should have just taken that. Free pawn. That sucks. Right. I think he takes. Oh no. Okay. Crazy stuff, bro. No, no, no. Hold on. Oh, he just. Oh, never mind. Damn, fumbled. Yeah, that sucks. Shit. What do I even do? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna get flagged. Okay, that sucks. Oh, okay. Don't really want to end end off. Okay, we'll get back to Bullet if you're done quick, but okay. Anyway, so Bloxburg is gonna be loading. Let's go. I do kind of want to go full screen. How do I do that? Right. So we're back in Bloxburg. It's been a while, and I do kind of miss it. Well, miss my builds at least. So we'll get to that. Let's just look at the update, though. I mean, I don't really care about the update, but yeah, there was one in September. The school year in Bloxburg is about to begin, and the brand new. Oh, they did add the high school. Let's go. Okay, add a new teacher job. Interesting. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Okay, alright, I think this was the last time when I logged in June. I did stream the event actually, which was very underwhelming, at least from what well, it was kind of forgettable. So now in October we have the, of course, the Halloween event, so we'll check that out. Let's just click play. Lakeview Heights, sure, why not? Um, I do want to check out the map first, just for the sake of it. So I'm gonna be doing that. Um, uh, so I do. I think I can just place my house in this. Um, do I have like an empty map? Okay, let's just log into this. Uh, damn, this is getting really annoying actually. I'm stinky. I thought I had better moods. I have to check that actually. It's loading in, fine. Marvelous mood, yeah. So did they just like make it shit? There's no point of having marvelous mood or what? You know, it's loading in. So this isn't my finest build, so you don't need to judge me on this because it don't matter, okay? But yeah, I used to spend so much time on this game. Like it's literally crazy. Like how much time I used to spend on this game, just playing this game over and over again. Because I mean, it was very fun. I mean, Peak Bloxburg was of course like super fun. Um, let's put this here. We can go on this. But the thing is, what I kind of regret is I spent hours and hours. Okay, I do have this. I did spend hours and hours playing, well, grinding. Look at this screen. Is billboard. Um, for grinding money. So like the job, I used to play that for like an hour and a half minimum, at the least an hour and a half. I used to just keep on. It's the same thing, stupid thing, right? The pizza thing, you deliver it. I just used to play that. Mao Main Karuma, I don't know. I have no idea what he's saying, but yeah. So I used to play that for hours and hours on end. Like just like not even play, just play like mindlessly, just deliver the pizza, something, just go around the map. And you know, that would have driven me to insanity. But what I used to do is I used to listen to an entire uh, let's see. Fine, you know what, I gotta go, man. I have got to go. How is it so tall, by the way? How is he so tall? Anyway, bruh, I was getting distracted. But yeah, I used to to uh, listen to albums. So I had this one phase where I was like, the only songs I used to listen to were Harry Styles songs. I mean, you can probably say that because of the fact because I had that Harry Styles billboard in my town city thing. But yeah, I used to listen to his album, which is maybe 50 minutes to an hour. One of the albums like that. Yeah, I used to listen to like two and three of them. So he has three albums. Yeah, just listen to them over and over again every single day. And this was during COVID, right? And I had online classes, and after that I barely used to attend. I think I used to just play something else in the background. No wonder I had such a low score in ninth grade. But yeah, after I was done the entire day, I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything productive. Other than, I mean, if you would count this as productive, because look at this sweet money, bro. 6 million, 6.1. That's crazy. And okay, 325 of those. But yeah, I did spend a lot. Um, um, so I used to go crazy. I mean, just the same album over. So I used to go crazy. I mean, just the same album over and over again. Not even clock in and then you're back. Yeah, it was always fun. Yeah, I have no idea because it's a school and it doesn't help the fact that it's raining. Fact that it's raining doesn't help either. That's what I meant. But yeah, we will get to my builds. Just you wait. I just kind of want to check this out, like school especially. Yeah, it's probably should have done that. All right, it is quite big, as you can see. Compare that to the town hall. Yeah, it's like double the size. It's neat. Let's just keep up. Let's just keep our bike over here, a motorcycle, and there's also these the rentable things. Um, that's fun. That's fun. And I don't see a lot outside. Is okay. Okay, this sports over there. I could just park my bike here. I actually don't want to lose it. But to be honest, I could always just go back. And I'm in teleport back, so it's fine. No biggie. All right. Just a little more down. Okay. Okay. It's a bit empty outside, but the building itself, I mean, I haven't taken a look inside, but it looks like it could be nice. And this is the sports. It's like this only football. Only football? Seriously? Why? Why? Or is there more? No, I'm pretty sure there's only American football in here. So yeah. Okay. Never mind. There is basketball, indoor basketball. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's yeah. This build is nice. This is good. So with the Billy Goats. All right. Okay. Nice. Miss Spinkton. Right. So there's also a new job, right? So just take a look. Work. No, I'm good. I just want to take a look at this work. Yeah, I'm level 15 this. Crazy. Um this is the new teacher job, right? Nice. Wonder what we have to do for that. Yeah, here's the cafeteria, it's nice. Oh, there's 2 floors, that's even better. Yeah, this could be really fun for roleplay. I can see this being very fun, but bro, how is everybody so tall? Literally, why is everyone so tall? Uh, right, so there's the washroom, music, general studies. Thesis lounge. Yeah, yeah, that was a little ad segment, guys. That's my what? That was a little ad segment. Just go up. Yeah. Run chat. All right. Counselor, nurse. I don't see any classroom so far. Alright, general studies, I get that, bro. Language, right? Teacher? What? What promotion, mate? Huh. Is this class is just called teacher? Customized locker. You gotta have. Yeah, I mean, I can see this being fun, but you know what? I'm already bored. Alright, so that's it for the little updates kind of stuff, bro. We gotta go back. So that's it for the updates regarding the Bloxburg whole thing. After 4 months, yeah, June, so 4 months. I wouldn't say a lot has changed, but just been a few updates. But you know what? I don't even care about that anymore. It's just about the bills. So right, we'll look at the bills. So we'll just start off with this. Do I have to pay the money? All right, I guess I'll just pay my bills for the light. For the lighting. Yeah, I should have this somewhere to turn on all the lights. Okay, it's there. Okay, right. So this is my first build. I wish there were like some records on like when I have started using this plot, and when I started building this plot and stuff. That would have been cool. But yeah, this is called Ace Town. There's no details, so yeah, that sucks. But yeah, this isn't my first build. I'm not going in a chronological order, so just keep that in mind. I'm just showing you guys randomly. So yeah, as the name suggests, it's supposed to be a town. There's a bunch of stuff, and we'll get on from one by one. So it'll be a trip down the memory lane for me, and a fun video idea. So this is the grocery store. I did have the decals as well, so it should be decently detailed. Now this one is fully custom, so I done this completely on my own, other than one small bit which we'll get to later. So there's a bunch of cereal and milk, peanut butter. There's a lot of stuff which you'd find in a grocery store. Now this was before, I think there's an update where you can have trolleys. I think there's trolleys now. I'm pretty sure. There's a trolley. Or maybe there's not. But yeah, just keep in mind, it's like I want to say almost 2 years, man. I think it's like the thing is, this is, I think, one of my latest builds. Like I've just kind of gone on an insane Bloxburg streak like 2 years ago. So the oldest build should be like 3 years old, and my newest 2 years. So they're all quite old. So that's why the items might be outdated. But yeah, this is supposed to be a grocery a trolley. These are some coolers. These are the counters. Pretty decent. There's some beverages. You can go up. There's some plants as well, which is quite neat, I would say. And the fun part is, this is a grocery store, right? I think you could pretty much find most of the stuff you'd want. And above that, you actually have a daycare, and that's what's fun about these builds. Because I did kind of get really creative with a lot of these, and that was what was so engaging, so fun, and actually why I invested so much time into a lot of these builds when I was a freaking like 15-year-old or 14-year-old. So this is a daycare, another decal, few decals, and this is for the parents to just chill, sit and just hang out, just relax, or pick their kids up. And it's a decal and daycare, and now that I'm looking at it, it is quite small. It is quite small, but yeah, there's a lot of details. It's just very fun for the kids. It's supposed to be very fun. and there's this giant terrace and all, and you have a really nice view of the town. So yeah, I'd say it's quite a fun little build which I had going on here. And that's it for the first building, which is a grocer come um, daycare. And that's the build. That's the first build. Now let's just go down with this. This is actually in theme with what this story is about. Yeah, my bad. So as I said, I was a big like Harry Styles fan, or I just used to listen to like the most basic pop music. So you can just read all of these. I think I just Google copy pasted this, but yeah, because this is a music store. A pretty boring build, but there's a lot of details, so that's fun. I mean, I have another decal over here, and this is a jukebox for some reason. Okay, so there's a jukebox here, so this is supposed to be vintage, so that's why it's over there. There's two grand pianos, drums, guitars, jukeboxes, more guitars, speakers, lights, and there's supposed to be a mini concert that could go on in here, so that's fun, and a lot of those. So it's a fun little build, which is quite nice. So yeah, I don't know why they say old. Oh, did I just say jukebox? That's crazy. Fuck. Frick. I forgot. Gramophone. Is that right? I don't want to look it up. Right, it is gramophone. Okay, that would have been embarrassing if I forgot that. But yeah, now these are the first two bills which you can see when you enter the city or the town from here. So now if you take a right turn from over here, you get to this area. So there's some greenery over here, so that's always nice. And this is the toy store. Quite a fun build. Again, just a single story, but it is a fun little build. There's tons and tons of toys, anything you'd possibly have. A lot of bags. It's quite crowded, but that's what you would expect in a toy store. So a lot of toys, and yeah, a few cycles as well. You can get that. And here's a baby section for whatever you would want for a baby. So a really fun store overall. I like the details which I put into it. I mean, details and just put whatever toys that are available, which were available back then. Yeah, that's the fun little toy store with the decals and stuff. And there's a seating area over here, and throughout the town there are a few billboards. So this is the first one I showed you over there, and this one actually promotes one of the bakery which is over there, which we'll get to. So that's that. Now there's another billboard here. Use Bloxburg app now. I don't remember I think I made this. I think I made this decal, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, use code I need help for 0% off. Need groceries. Available on App Store. I think I made this decal, which is very fun. This one is, of course, I just Googled that. And this one also I made on my own, that one. So, yeah, I was quite creative back then. Now, this is a nice little clothing store. Yeah, you can see it's kind of got a premium look to it. There's some nice there's a nice sitting area over there, a bunch of clothes. There's a trial room as well, just enough, just big enough to fit you in there. And it's got the nice aesthetic. I think it's a yeah, I mean, it's clearly a women's clothing store, but it's really fun. And it's really fun. I don't know why I said but. And yeah, that's the whole vibe. I try to go for different themes for each of the buildings in the town. But the thing is, am I yapping too much? I think I'm yapping too much. There's so many builds, and if I have to get through all of them, I can't. But this one is just so many fun details, And think about it, I've just put in. I think this might have taken like 10 hours to build. Just every day for like a few weeks, you log in, and after school classes, and I start building. That's what I used to did. But yeah, that's a different little build. Every build has its own little theme. And now this is like a central area which is really fun. The central town circle where you can sit, and there's a fountain. So that's quite neat. It's beautiful. Now I did mention that two of like some of this build is not mine. So this one, this little build, and that one also, the gas station, and this. So I actually rented a builder, and that's what I think I used to quite a bit from Discord servers, and there, there were quite a lot of good builders, and I think I kind of learned building by myself by because of a lot of these people, because learned their techniques and how they build, and it's always useful. Yeah, this is a star blocks, as you can see, but the interior is was, I think, yeah, completely me. The exterior was done by them. It's quite nice actually, their exterior. But yeah, the interior is mine. So usually I'm good with the detailing, as you can see. There's a few drinks lined up over here. You can get any kind of drink you want. There's a drive-through as well, which is super fun. There's a bunch of stuff. You could make anything. You can make anything you could possibly think of. But yeah, there's also security cameras, of course. But okay, this one goes to the gas station. Okay, so yeah, it's really fun little area. So you can buy some drink over here, and you can go up, and there's the cafe. You can or the lawn with that. It's really fun. Just see, there's a TV here. You get good view of the town, and that's it for the star blocks. A really fun build. And yeah, this one also, the gas station was built really nice. It looks good. The exterior, this part was done by me. I think, yeah, I would say it's quite creative, and it's just a small little gas station, and it's just got a few books, a few drinks which you would want, um, uh, some supplies you could use, and a little vintage security camera TV, or just a TV. So that's a fun build. You can go around that, as you can see. Ooh, there's okay, there's one back here. Vanity Water Park. Yeah, yeah, I remember. I did make this one and that one as well. The one behind this. Now near you in Bloxburg, Riverside. Unfortunately, there's no more Riverside. So yeah, or the original Riverside is no longer there. So that's one of the billboards. I think I have a total of 4 billboards. So yeah. Now this one I've done. I built this on my own. This is a small little bakery. I think I like this a lot. I think I'm quite proud of how I made this. There's, there's a seating area over here, quite nice, quite cozy, professional. There's a TV over there. There's a bunch of fresh apples for some reason, but yeah, there's a menu over here. The menus, of course, I didn't make on my own. I just got the decals, and there's a lot of cakes on display. Now, one unfortunate thing that did happen over here was that, by mistake, I think I gave someone roommate a permission, and they just stole all of my event only food items, all of it, and they freaking dipped. It was insane, insanely infuriating, because I had been collecting a lot of event only food items, for which I actually paid a lot of people to get the items which I didn't have. So to lose it, that certainly was a life lesson to not trust anyone that easily, or not be careless. But I've done a lot of careless stuff ever since then too. So yeah, but yeah, that's a nice little build. I did do like the bakery quite a lot. Next we have this bookstore, and this design is also completely mine. I think it looks really unique. Yeah, okay, this billboard is from their repeated. So okay, it does have a standalone billboard. I was a bit confused. I was wondering, why was it in that corner? Yeah, this bookstore, I think I like this quite a lot. So this was before a lot of, I think, new book items came. I think there was in one of the updates. But yeah, there's a nice little sitting area. You can read here. Maybe even get a drink from the Starbucks beside. Uh, and there's a lot of books you can purchase. And yeah, I really like the exterior of this actually. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know why I just didn't add a chimney. Did I really not know that there's chimneys? Okay, I do know that there's chimneys. I don't know why I didn't add a chimney over there. Okay, maybe it's just supposed to be like decorative. Anyway, I forgot about what I even wanted to present. But yeah, these are two of the big builds you can see at the end of my town. These are the small individual builds. The only big build in this is the Star Blocks, which is storied, and the toy store, which is quite big in area. And oh yeah, of course, the grocery store and the daycare. Other than that, we have few small builds like the bookstore, the fashion store, the bakery, and the gas station. Now there's the two big builds, which is a luxury restaurant, so a gourmet restaurant, and then we have a resort, so a hotel resort, whatever you want to say. And this one is Folk Kitchen. Has a really nice entry. It has really good aesthetic. You can see, and now that it's night, it has you can it'll be look very nice. So we have a reception over here. You can wait. There's a red couch, so that's always nice. I probably should have removed this. It doesn't fit in the aesthetic. Some nice candle lights, so that's nice. There's menu, and yeah, some black roses for some reason. I guess that's just decorative. I think I did that by mistake, but that's fine. Black roses with red stems. That's very interesting. Yeah, of course, it's quite packed, but yeah, there's some nice little tables over here if you want a good view of the town from the bottom and a view of the side of the town. There's a piano, there's a fountain, which beside the stairs, I mean in between the stairs, which leads you to the next floor. There's a nice little chandelier, quite big actually. And okay, so this leads you to the long big dining tables, two of which are here. I mean there's no other, but yeah. And this has a nice view from the second floor, and it's quite premium. You get a good view of the surrounding uh, area. So after that, we have an outdoor dining area. So look at this. You can have this exclusive seat to get a nice view of the night sky. Now it's night, so that's perfect, very convenient. And if it's raining, that sucks. But yeah, the other ones are also quite nice. You get a good view of the entire town, and you can feel the wind, the breeze, the air, and yeah, it's quite nice. It does suck that there's a freaking ad right up your face, so I think these restaurant owners will be quite upset about that and might want to take that down. And after that, now of course the food has to be prepared. If it's a restaurant, we haven't seen the kitchen so far, and that's what the top floor is about. There's a big, large, lavish kitchen, which isn't as detailed as I expected it to be. But you know what? This is usually how it is. Yeah, a nice little a nice big kitchen actually. So that's that's the restaurant for you, for the gourmet restaurant. I would say it's quite nice, quite luxurious. I would even consider going there here myself. So that's it's quite nice. I like the building. I don't know what this even is all about. I thought it was aesthetic. I think it's a bit too long, but yeah, it's a nice build. Now this one, from the outside, might look a bit messy. Yeah, it's a big build. This hotel is probably I mean, it's clearly the most expensive thing in the entire plot, but it is quite big as well. So for both of these, I had to go for the V shape or the L shape almost. So it was a bit difficult to work with, but it was nice. So this is Palm Bliss Luxury Restaurant. This is one of the restaurant chain. I mean, what did I say? Restaurant. I meant a resort. This is one of the resort chains. You'll see another real soon. So this is Palm Bliss. So this is the reception. You can book in your room over here. There's hotel rooms. There's different classes of rooms. So first, if you come over here, we have the dining area, and there's the menu. There's a lot of drinks. There's a lot of stuff. You can have your buffet over here. So if you want a cheap single room, you can come to the first floor. This okay, this is the toilet. There's a single cheap single bedroom, which you can have. All of them are quite detailed, so I can't really say it's cheap. Yeah, you can see this is the bathroom, quite nice and detailed. Um, after and this is the bedroom. Oh, this is a bit of an issue, but it's fine. Have a big painting, you have a cozy bed. What else could you possibly want? And again, I don't know what's. I think it's because of some. I think it's because of some update. All the plants are messed up for some reason, or at least the uh, house plants. But yeah, okay. So there's just a washroom over here, or toilet for the staff or some guests who are yet to book in. And then we have an elevator, so quite nice, quite fancy, which takes you to the second floor. So there are a total of, I believe, yeah, 5 floors. So it's quite a big hotel. Okay, so there's a little seating area over here. This is the second floor, and in each of the floors there's an activity room. So for example, here we have a gym. So of course that'll be very handy. There's 2 rooms over here in this floor, and these are one of the suites which you can have, which has access to a balcony, which has a good view, and it's a king sized bed. It's very nice. You have a nice painting over here. You have a nice TV, a closet, and a big bathroom with quite a bit of detail. So yeah, a really really good uh, comfortable room. And it's the same over here, pretty much like it's literally the same, other than the view it's a bit more different. And this for some one of the guests left tacos here, but yeah, the previous guest left tacos there. Anyway, the bathroom is the same, the layout, everything is the same. So that's with the second floor. And I believe the third floor is also, the rooms are the exact same. They are suites. The suites are the same, I think, but the activity room, yeah, we have a yoga room here, and a massage room. Actually, you can there's massage chairs over there, so you can just come and relax. Yeah, there's 5 and 6 rooms with the exact same layout. Of course, this is the third floor, so the view would be a little better. But yeah, bathrooms is the same here and also here. So yeah, quite nice. And the decals, again, I found those on YouTube. So yeah, now we go for the fourth floor. I think I'm spending quite a lot of time on this one build. Yeah, so by the space the stream would have to be 12 hours. I'm just kidding, it won't take that long. But this build is quite nice. If I go through all the details, it'll take this long, of course. But yeah, this one, rather than an activity room, you have an outdoor, this rooftop, just this rooftop cozy little area. You can grill. There'll be some snacks over here, so kind of like a small convention area. So it's really fun. You got to be a bit careful over the edge. But yeah, you get some fabulous views, especially with that beautiful mountain over there, Bloxburg mountain, whatever it's called. Yeah, this is some fabulous views. And after which we have the master suite. So this one is the most expensive thing in here. The This is what the best thing money can buy you. This is one of the bedrooms with a great view, big wide window. You get a TV also and a small little shelf. And after this, you have a kitchen of your own, so you can make anything you want. This is kitchen of your own over here, a little sitting area as well. And yeah, let's just go to the bathroom. This is the same little bathroom, so not much of a difference. But yeah, you have another bedroom. So this bedroom is the queen size bedroom, you could say, and this is the main master bedroom with the king size bed perhaps. And there's a nice table over here. There's another TV. You can sleep over here. There's a sitting area. You can just tie your shoes or something. Wear your shoes. Brilliant view. In fact, this view is just gorgeous. This view is just incredible. I mean, just so happened that this plot is right beside the mountain. So yeah, this you could see why this is worth it. I mean, hey, I'm tempted. And the thing is, if you're feeling fancy, you could have a relaxing evening over here, and for dinner you can go for the luxury restaurant right beside the hotel, yeah, resort. So that's fun. And yeah, has a stellar view, and that's the master suite. Quite fun. So if you remember, we have another floor, which is the top floor, um, fifth floor, and yes, so it has a seating area over here. So this is common for anyone. And this is the manager's room. If you have any concerns regarding the or some complaints regarding the your experience, you can come to the manager's room. It's quite nice. Uh, which is in the fifth floor as well. So the staff only is just uh, yeah, just some cleaner stuff. Room cleaning stuff. Okay, so there's a pool in the top floor, which is crazy. It just this was just enough to fit. I can jump from here so easily. So there's definitely a safety concern, and maybe there's a question of aesthetic. And oh, guess what? I just fell down. And maybe the aesthetic doesn't fit, especially with these pink ones. But you know what? I just wanted to kind of, since it is a resort, there should be something more resort-like. So I just added that, and that's it for my plot. It's I don't really have large plots, so I couldn't fit something in the back. I mean, I did the best I could with the space, and I think it's quite nice. And yeah, that's it for this plot. Actually, I think I should move on to the next one. It's a fun little plot. You slowly increase the building size scale, so that's nice. Get a good view. Some of the buildings do kind of need an update, like not only interiors but also exteriors. But yeah, these two I'm quite happy with, and yeah, a lot of the other builds as well. But overall, it's a quite a nice um, plot which I had done. Now we'll have to go for another plot, and this time we'll go for Ace City. So I think this is 1.1 million. This, I think I built this before the Ace Town, and I'm pretty sure this one is uglier. So we'll just go through this quickly. Yeah, this was when I was completely obsessed with just making white stuff. So this is the Ace City. You just kind of have a lot of the same ideas. I mean, of course, I got inspired by this, and then decided to build the Ace Town after I built this. But this is a lot more congested, but there's only 4 builds, and 5 if you count this. So we'll just look at this real quick. It's a small little cafe. It's actually quite nice. It's a cute little build. Um, so you would see a lot of repeating patterns in a lot of my builds, because I mean, clearly I've done this within a span of like a year max. Like all of these back to back. I never done I've never done this for like years on end. Yeah, this is a grocery store, just simply a grocery store. 2 floors of just that. I like the staircase design. I mean, it's just actually pre-built, I think. Never mind. But yeah, okay, never mind. There's our books over here, and oh, it is a small little daycare area. Never mind. I thought it was simply only grocery. So you have a bit more of other extra stuff. Some of the stuff I did add later on, like this, or the billboards I added after my Ace Town, of course. And this is another luxury restaurant. This is the Tower, so you could say a competitor of the Elm restaurant per se. This is not as luxury or as gourmet, if you could say, as compared to that, but it's still actually quite nice. Yeah, there's a lot of tables over here you can sit, and again, the top floor is a big kitchen. This kitchen is actually a bit more nicer to look at, not as corporate, but yeah, there's just bathrooms over here, so nice little stalls. So everything you would want in a restaurant, you have that here. And there's a nice little seating area outside. Very congested. I don't know how the guy, the people who are gonna sit here are gonna go through, but yeah, good luck to them, I guess. And yeah, I like the exterior design quite a lot. Interior and the color scheme, I don't know why. This was when I was obsessed with white and beige, because that's what I saw one of the builders doing. That's, yeah. Anyway, so this is all of these are a completely custom design, by the way. I didn't mention that, but just mentioning. So this is a small. So this is gonna be interesting. So this itself, I think, is costs like 500k. Isn't the most pleasing to look at. I mean, you can look at these are the knockoff logos. I actually designed this one. Yeah. So the thing is, there was copyright infringement, right? If I use the actual logo, so I had to draw these and yeah, add these decals on my own, and they did. I mean, they turned out all right. Yeah, this is the A small, and this is how it works. You just go in, and voila, a big mall, and it's pretty much got everything. It's packed. Like, I was so addicted to just building some these big builds with so many interior details, and this builds fun builds, like not only houses, like malls, restaurants, resorts, you name it. um, yeah, the first store was a clothing store. Clearly this is an electronic store with pretty much all the electronics. I like to fill in all the details, anything that's possible, no matter the cost. I just do that. And this is a bookstore, quite nice. The theme goes with it. And yep, now after you're done with the first floor, there's few seating area, but now, yeah, this total of 4 floors, but you can go to the second floor now. And the second floor, again, few more seating areas, but there is a little makeup trial section over here, and it's all open, so you can look at these chandeliers and, I mean, these lightings and the fountain here, and you'll have some good view from the top floors as well. So here there's a plant store. It's really natural. It's quite nice. I had to get really creative with what I had to fill in the space. And this is an appliance store. Everything is beige for some reason. I don't know. Don't even question me, mate. Man, I was just like that back then. This is a, okay, yeah, gym equipment store, you could say. All right, equipment store. That's nice. There's some a sofa store and chairs and comfort store, basically. All right, that's nice. So that is it for this section. So there's 4 stores and some additional small little builds. And now we go to the 3rd floor, and then there's the 4th. So here we have a little concert area of sorts. There's some activities that entertainment activities that which always goes on in some relatively bigger mall or even smaller malls. So that's what it's supposed to kind of be like. And okay, there's 2 big stores here instead. Okay, that's also fun. So this is a toy store. This is actually quite fun. It's themed quite well. So it's a toy store, so who wouldn't want to go to a toy store? I mean, yeah, it's always probably the most fun part of going to a mall, for me at least when I was a kid. But yeah, so this is a big clothing store, so there's a lot of trial rooms as well. So yeah, this is how it is. With okay, I thought it was a very small window, but it's just got curtains, and yeah, there's a mirror. So yeah, that's fun. And that's it for this floor, I believe. Yes. And now we go to the 4th floor. Right. Okay, so here's where the food is. So this is like the cafeteria. Yeah, there's the food store here, and this is also a really fun build. So you could say this. This is a bakery, and here you have some hot spicy food. You got burgers, all the fun stuff, fast food. And this is a drink store slash slushy store, so that's fun. And here we have ice creams and some other just fast food, I guess you could say, or some sweet treats. So that's fun. But and there's also washrooms over here, so that's always nice. 2 stalls. This one, oh, just enough space. But yeah, that's how I used to do that, and the exact same thing here, I guess. Yeah. So now we can go to the next floor, to the rooftop actually. I don't know why, I just always like to add something else on the top as well. And this one I feel like is alright. uh, you don't really have something usually on the rooftop of a mall, but I like to get creative. There's a pool over here, following the pattern of having really unsafe pools right over the edge on the rooftop for some reason. So yeah, right on with that. And there's some seating area over here. You can just come out and relax. And there's, I think, few drinks here. I oh, right. So that's that. That's it for the mall. Perhaps not the most pleasing to look at, but I like the details which I added in. And this is one of my earlier builds, so keep that in mind. So this is now another extension of the Palm Bliss. As I mentioned, it's chain of resorts, and this is one of the Palm Bliss resort. And you can see this one is a quite more. The area is bigger, and the floor is about the same. So yeah, no difference in that aspect. Let's take a look at this. Um, if I had done this in chronological order, you could see how my build slowly evolved. That would have been fun, but you know what? Hey, it doesn't matter. It's fun to go from here to here, so you can have the contrast. And yeah, this bathrooms to start it off with. Yeah, great start. There's the kitchen right beside behind the uh, yeah, right behind the reception for some reason. But all right, there's a nice long sofa over here, few vending machines, and now we can go to the second floor. All right, so the second floor it should have repeating patterns of rooms, by the way. Like this is one of the suites. You have a nice balcony over here. Um, yep, it has a pretty good view of the city in ports city, and you know what? I actually like this design. Like I gave a lot more room for the rooms. No pun intended. I gave a lot more space for the rooms, and the bedside is actually really nice. I like this counter idea as well, with the nice little kitchen, a nice table. There's TV, of course, right in front of the bed. So that's actually really fun, really fun. And the bathroom, I believe I did show you. Oh, never mind. So it's a lot more plain, but it's bigger and it's more than enough. That's with this room. So it's quite a big and luxurious room. Now what I did try was all these four rooms are different. Like the models are the layouts are different, but in the floors the uh, next floor, like the respective room in the next floor is the same. So that's what I did. So you have a nice little. I don't know why this Elm Folk advert here. So I did say the rival restaurant. So yeah, that's funny. But yeah, this layout is different now. You could maybe the TV is a bit too close, but yeah, you could pick whatever layout you like. This is a lot less cramped. The bathroom is okay. It's a bit different actually. Yeah, you could actually pick the room which you like the most depending on what your priorities are. This has a lot more space and it's a lot more clean. And there's no seating here, but there is this nice little area, and essentially both of them are the same area, so same cost you could say, same amount of space. But yeah, this is one of the this is the single cot. It's got a nice little TV angle over there. You have a nice view, and there's also a bathroom, of course. So yeah, if you're just staying alone, it's a good pick. And another one of this is the smallest room you could have, but this one does have a kitchen, no bathroom. You would have to use the public bathroom. So depending on your priorities, you can choose any kind of room you want. So that was the fun thing I did do with this resort, which I'm surprised makes me kind of like this interior more than the other one. Yeah, so yeah, this one has a kitchen for some reason, but yeah, that's nice. Depending on your priority, that would be quite good. Now let's go to floor number 3. I believe the layout is exactly the same. As I said, the respective rooms would be the same. I believe there's no common activity area. Yeah, it's the same. It is the exact same, but of course it is at a higher elevation, so the view would be just a bit better. Now we'll go to floor number 4 and then floor number 5. I think this different. Yeah, I mean you'll have the master suite, the exclusive suite here. So yeah, there's a bit of a change here for like in the common area, but that's about it. Again, the layout is the same. So the next one is the it's going to be the master suite then. Yeah. So that's in floor number 5. Let's go over there. Just make sure I'm recording. Yep. All right. So here. Come on, guys. I don't know. No. I think they are novel podcast. Definitely, I know. Even I would do. Mother's team is okay, okay, continue. Needles. అది వెయిట్ చేయాలి. Alrighty. So let's just take a gander. Let's take a gander once again. So we are in the executive suite. Take a look at this. It's massive with a giant TV, which is facing the other way around because there's a seating area like this, which is a bit weird because people from the rooftop of the mall, for some reason, which is a hangout area for some apparent reason, can look right into your room and into this giant TV. It's almost as if it was meant for them. So that's a bit interesting. I kind of forgot about the entire thing. So I'm just kind of reminiscing this along with you guys. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is a nice area over here. Two palm trees somehow. I don't know if these are real or fake. Shrunk down tiny palm trees, and there's this. I don't. This nice area, sleeping area, but you can just literally fall off the edge. So another interesting choice from me over there. Big giant door which doesn't even close in all the way because of the TV, giant TV. Holy heck! So 2 bedrooms, of course, going in the theme with that, and this awfully oddly colored closet, which again, actually a really nice view, and this bedroom is quite nice actually. So yeah, never mind, no complaints about that. This one is the master bedroom though. Can I freaking how do I open this? Okay. Phew, no, it's so inconvenient. The stupid thing is so bad, man. Okay, I should have just clicked on top. Okay. So yeah, this one is a lot more packed with the details. Has a different kind of view, but yeah, it's quite nice as well. Awesome. So this is a big kitchen. This is a really big kitchen. It's bigger kitchen than you would have in your own freaking home, and also a really nice bathroom, a very big bathroom again, with a shower, with a shower and a bathtub, a wooden you, a commode, a closet, a mirror, and a big mirror sink, countertop. So that's really fun. There's an outdoor dinner, which is this is actually the thing I like. Again, this obnoxious door. I don't know why, but yeah, this part I really do like. This outdoor dinner area. It's really good, right beside the kitchen. Yeah, I mean, heck, I wouldn't go to the luxury restaurant if I had this whole thing going on right in my hotel room. But yeah, it has a great view actually, and it's quite this area. It's quite fun actually. I would use it definitely. Uh, yeah, that's about it. I don't really like the yeah, overall. I mean, rooms the lower rooms, the layout was quite good. The master suite, I didn't like that, but other than that, it's quite nice. Perhaps the exterior isn't the best, but it's, you know what, it's a respectable little a respectable resort. So, and a lot of parking space, so that's also nice. And I mean, the roads are a bit crooked and weird because I didn't plan it out that way, but yeah, there's barely enough space for it, bike to go, maybe a small car. But that's it with this build. This is one of the oldest builds I have, but yeah, completely custom made. So this was after rented my first person, but right. So we completed both of these. This is the dark mansion. Oh, okay. I did have this built for me as well. I did rent someone for this. So I'll go through this quickly. All right. This okay. Then you can clearly tell which part I built and which part was built by someone else. They did a really good job, by the way. So there's this Discord servers, there's builders, right? And they advertise themselves. This is my previous build. I can do like this, and you basically DM them and you request for a build, and they do that. You pay them. I pay like 200k. I pay a lot more than they actually ask. Like if they ask for 50k for this build, I pay like 200k usually. So yeah, I'm quite generous with that. Yeah, those kids work hard on this game. They do a lot of labor for money, in-game money. So yeah, it's that. But yeah, this is a dark themed mansion. Oh, very dark theme. This looks like it came straight out of Wednesday. Uh, I don't know why I said that. There's a lot more uh, dark family references, I guess. But a lot of the details on the inside I add because usually my details are more fun, and those their details are more professional. So, for example, if you go, the exterior is really good, by the way. It's just really solid all around. Um, so this part they built, it looks really nice, really realistic. It's very good. I have this, bro. Why do I have this on this plot? I want this plaque for myself. Why? Literally why? Oh, okay. It's money. Okay. You know what? I'll just sell it. I'll just sell it. I mean, I can buy it anytime later, but yeah, I don't know why I have it in this build. It's probably been years since I've opened this build because I kind of forgot about this. But yeah, this area, whole area they built, it's really nice. This launch, oh, very well detailed, very well built, quite a bit packed, and very bright on the inside, and dark on the outside. But this is a nice seating area. This was a very good, fun idea which was done by them, which I copied for a lot of my other builds, which you are gonna see. Popcorn and drinks. This is a nice little home theater with this decal. So nothing actually playing, but yeah, it's really fun. It's just overall really fun. I think the lights are off. Oh, they're not. I'm still be a bit. There'll be quite a bit of light, but it's better than, yeah. Yeah, it's really, yeah, the yeah, now that I'm remembering this build, it's actually quite good. I could use it um, on a regular basis if I were to play, which I'm not gonna because I'm no longer a kid. But yeah, this is one of the bedrooms. I think some of the area of the bedroom I think I designed, or actually maybe not. I don't remember for this build. That is nice. I like this bed. I think this is where I learned the technique of adding, the comforter, yeah, and a lot of those details. Okay. No, don't reset. And having such realistic looking material to have on the bed. So that's how I learned a lot of building techniques. And finally, when I started, like, I'll show you my best build at the end, or my latest build. Rather, you could. It's up to you. You could say what you think is the best build, but yeah, I implemented a lot of building techniques later on. And it's really when you have the still have the interest of building, and having such big projects on your mind, which will take a lot of time and a lot of money. But money was never the issue, because of course I grinded the heck out of listening to albums for hours on end, mindlessly doing nonsense, mindless grinding. And that's why they love the job so much, because after I reached level 50 for pizza, I would get like 3,000 or 4,000 per delivery, and per delivery it takes like a minute or a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe at max. But yeah, no, they nerfed the pizza job a lot. By that time I was already filthy rich, so I didn't need to um, work a single day of my Bloxburg life ever again. Uh, but yeah, there are a lot of other new players who got really pissed about that. So yeah, this area is quite nice, well detailed. Um, yeah, it's a fun bedroom. It's actually a nice bedroom. I would love that bedroom. This basement is completely on my own. I'll show that later. And it has a change of theme. Even though I tried to be accurate with the theme follow up, but yeah, it's a big bathroom. It's quite simple with details, but yeah, it's nice. Color scheme followed again. This is added by me. Clearly, it doesn't follow the color scheme. The theme rather. This is the master bedroom. You could say. There's two. Okay, there's a baby area over here. There's a bedroom with the views just fits every single time. It fits in with the plot I'm adding, so that's crazy. But yeah, well decorated area there. So a lot of the very well decorated, maybe on the shelf or that closet. You can just copy paste it. Like you can just copy it and add it somewhere else. That's what I usually do. For example, this you just saw on the bottom floor. It's already very well done, so you don't need to do it all over again. You can just copy that, place it over here, just add this. A little bit of changes. It's like the kids' room, but yeah, it's quite nice as well. That's essentially how it works. This is a strange room. I think I designed this one. I mean, all the bedrooms I designed other than the bottom one, but yeah, I just decided to make this a bit more different. Uh, it's nice. I think it's just weird that I had it like this. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I mean, hey, it doesn't need to make sense. Again, this does not fit the theme, but whatever. That's the closet. It's a nice little bedroom. There is a freaking okay. Never mind. That's just view. But there's this separate office room. So this was confusing. I don't know why the heck I added an office room over here. So I just added a bathroom, but I mean, because you would expect this office room to be just separately connected and not through your teenager's bedroom. That'd just be weird. So I don't know why I have this, but yeah, I guess you could say it's like it's too professional looking to be a study area. But yeah, this looks just so good. Yeah, views just so good as well. Damn. You know what? Bloxburg actually isn't that bad. Like if you're like being creative, you like building, stuff you like builds. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of features, so you can, especially now that there's more items than ever. It's gonna be great, and it's also free now, so you will have to get few game passes. For example, the fact that all of my builds are multi-storied is because I have the game pass multi-story. I don't have basement, uh, but you see the basement because this is elevated. I don't have basements. I don't have larger plot. So yeah. What? Okay. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, this build is just so aesthetic. I mean, it's so good. It's really nice. Small little pull over there. I added that, of course. I think there's one thing which I'm missing. Oh yeah, the basement. Or the basement. Rather, yeah. This thing. Oh, it's nice. So it's like a little office thing. You can tell that whoever owns this mansion, the family is like filthy rich, have like their business of their own. Maybe it's an underground business, illegal, has something to do with illegal corporation stuff, because it's so dark theme. Yeah, it's a nice little office. Uh, there's a little reception desk here before you even go there. So yeah. So there's a gym over here. A standalone gym for these guys, crazy. I do have to fix these, by the way. I just didn't. I guess I didn't bother. There is a basement indoor pool. Would you believe that? No, you wouldn't, because this is not real. I mean, it's cool. It's very creative. I mean, that's the color theme does not fit at all, but it's super fun, and that's what I like about these builds. And there's a shower here, convenient. There's a changing room, so you can pretty much throw a freaking party in here, man. And you'd have space for everyone. And this is like a door with extra security, because you can see this with another barbed door, a lot of jewelry, a lot of cash, a lot of money, a lot of stuff, man. What can I say? You just gotta, yeah. This way they store all their valuables and a lot of I think black money. I think that's what this family is on about. They have a lot of black money. They are running some big business corporation, which probably isn't ethical. But yeah, that's the lore behind the house, which I added. And it's the thing which is so retarded about. I'm sorry for using that word, but so freaking dumb about this build. This a completely polar opposite. Again, which I usually build, the white and beige build over here, right beside this dark Wednesday hour looking house. And there's a nice little cafe. I mean, I guess I just like the contrast. I did this on purpose. And again, this is a kitchen with all the details. I mean, a cafe with all the details. There's a nice little kitchen. You could make anything you could possibly want to make. And of course, when you're gonna close this thing, it's just a matter of having a shutter. So all of these cafes have shutter, by the way. And just say closed, have it closed. So that's about it. That's so fun. And actually, I do like this garden area. It's nice. I didn't add this for any of the other ones. And this one has a lot more room as well. There's the menu, and there's this. It's quite nice. It's just the fact that there's contrast. You know what? Now it's growing on me. It's not really. I think younger me was smart about this. It's just so fun. I like the contrast. I have no idea why I have this expensive. I mean, I know it's the cheapest car. I don't know why I have this. Like, the thing is, I don't even use these plots for roleplay or anything anymore. I don't know why I have props. I don't need to be wasting money on that. But yeah, this is the supermarket. This is supermarket over here. I don't know. I guess I like to build cafes and supermarket. I mean, grocery stores whenever it's possible, with a parking as well. Perhaps this could be a front for this family. Maybe it's owned by the family. You know what? It actually, when I'm putting the pieces together, maybe it's not intended that way, but maybe it's a front for a money laundering business uh, owned by these guys. So this is the dark little actual reality, but this is their facade. Never mind. It's not the deep little bro. But yeah, it's just a fun grocery store. The same tactics which I do for all of these. Uh, I'm same building technique again. Daycare thing, bookstore plans. I mean, same things. Just say you get the deal. It's the same. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Oh yeah, this is a really fun build. I actually kind of completely forgot about that. So it's quite nice having a having a look at this again. This is a white mansion. This is by far my most expensive build because of really. I'm gonna be doing something crazy, by the way. I'm gonna be dropping the price of this house by half. Watch it. So 1.7 million. I had someone build this for me. I think for like 200k Bloxburg cash. So yeah. So this was very expensive. I told them to go all out. And this was first when I got filthy rich because of the I had spent hours and hours of my life, you could say days of my life, grinding on this game. Well, not stupid, but this game. And then I got filthy rich. I think I got the first time when I crossed a million, I just went freaking insane. I didn't know what to do. But yeah, I think by that point I just got so rich. I was like, I have the money. I just need someone to build me something insane because I had no building skills whatsoever. And I think I bought Robux specifically to get the game passes for Bloxburg. So I did spend quite a lot of Robux on Bloxburg as well. But yeah, that's besides the point. You can see that this is where it all started. This was the first build which I had built for me with multi-storied, and this was completely done by them. Other than the interior, again some of the interior and this part, I told them to make a big mansion like on a hill with this details. They did very well. I couldn't recreate it, by the way, even though I tried. Yeah. So this area is all really nice. But I told them to leave some space for like a basement thing because that's my whole thing. Apparently. And later on, I did add a lot of details on my own because it was ridiculously white, and I couldn't change the exterior because you know what? I guess you could say it's kind of unique. I mean, I just kind of wanted it to be like that. But yeah, there's a secret door over here. You can enter like this. There's a swing over here. There's an organic plantation part over here. But this thing I forgot what it's called. Bazooka. I know, bruh. I think it starts. Yeah, this thing exactly. Gazebos. Oh my god, bro. Why do I forget this shit, bro? And it pisses me off for some reason. Yeah, I got this gazebo with a nice rounded pot things, which I think it was solely. I think it was built for like gazebo specifically, but yeah, that's fun. Let me just see what it's called. Right, traditional gazebo. Okay. So I had that whole thing going on. This is a big build, by the way. Like actually, like it takes up like most of the plot. So I mean, first it was just blindingly white with some really. I mean, the exterior was very well done by them, but I think interior wasn't their thing. I would love to give credit, but like I don't really remember them, so that's just unfortunate. But yeah, I have a lot of garden supplies over here, a lot of details, outdoor camping like thing. Quite nice. You can have a sneak peek at the interior too. But you know what? We don't even need to wait. We'll just go inside. And yeah, it was just too much. Like the exterior was fabulous, but not nothing much on the inside. And I just kind of, but this was like for me to like when this when you if you had better moods while doing the job, you would have more pay. So I used to have max out my boots to excellent, then get more money, then come back when I was low. Continuously is a fun memories, but memorable memories. So yeah, just the main door. I don't think I had help. I think this building technique also I just learned somewhere. Some of some of these building techniques, and I implemented in this build later on to make it look better because the interior was so bad. And this one I don't really like it, but all right. I mean, it's fine. I think someone else made this, but yeah, I'm blaming it on someone else if I don't like it, and if I like it, I'm saying it's mine. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. But um, yeah, this thing oh, I think this was the original thing. Huh? Or these both of these people built it differently. Well, there's a nice little room where you can hang out, watch something, and you could also go to the basement, which we will in a second. So, so just like the common area, and then this is a big ass hall with this as the living room. It's all right. Could have been more detailed, but it's fine. Is the outdoor area I was talking about. It's all a very modern theme which I was going for, or they were the builder were going for, and I just kind of carried it forward. I think this, yeah, they did build this, and I left it. It's actually open, but it's actually quite nice. Uh, like a big kitchen space with an extension to the outside. It's really nice. But yeah, those are the dishes. This is the dining table. This is the dining table. Yeah, and then you get to the first bedroom. And this detail I did. I mean, this of course I. After I learned this building technique, I came back to this build because it was the interiors were so bad, and I spent a lot of time actually on this to improve all of the rooms to make them look better. Okay, I added this. You can go outside. It's fun little area where you can sit and relax, and yeah, work even perhaps. That's a glitch. I should have fixed that. Yeah, it's a nice little area. I mean, you have a hangout place over here. There's a really cozy bed, and there's this workstation, and there's a wardrobe. So, what else could you possibly want? There's a big bathroom for this one person. So either this is the master bedroom. Yeah, I think you could say this is the master bedroom, since it is in the first row connected over there. But yeah, I mean, these modern builds you don't really. There's the office right beside too. So yeah, that's also worth noting. Somehow this floor is deleted. That is not fun. I should add that floor. I will add that floor. I don't know why it's deleted. Yeah, as I was saying, it's been a long time since I've built, man. It's just crazy. I think, yeah, see, then you drag it out. Yeah, I kind of sorry. T, right. It's been a long time since I've built anything, so I don't really know how to do anything anywhere. Right. So yeah, it's quite nice. I like this bedroom thing. Yeah, I like the style. This office they did build. I told them I did kind of want an office area. You say, so the dark mansion. You could say they definitely have something mischievous, or rather devious, going in the background. And these guys are just like freaking your rich family business owners, um, like just filthy rich, and they don't like to hide it. So yeah, big contrast from the previous build and this one. This build is starting to grow on me because it was when it was first done. The interior wasn't that good at all. But yeah, now that I've spent more time later on to complete it, it's nice. This is supposed to be the nursery area, or the kids' bedroom. It's nice. I like the style over here. They have a PS5. I think hired another person for the interior, I believe. Ah, I'm starting to memorize. Yeah, some of that is coming to my memory now. It's a nice little bathroom. But yeah, this is quite good. That's the kids' bedroom. There's a grand piano over here, and you could say this is a teen's bedroom. It's nice. You have a nice little wardrobe again. Oh, this is a beautiful view. This is a great view. And again, just copy pasted this because if anything broke, don't fix it. I know. I think that one is actually different. Yeah, I mean that one doesn't nearly have as many details, but this one's really nice. And just take a look at it. Wouldn't you like this desk? Yeah, there's drums. There's a big ass entertainment area. That's crazy for a single teenage bedroom. And he even has this swing thing. That's crazy, bro. Something a middle class, like a middle class house would have the entertainment system in their living room, and this kid has it in his bedroom. Yeah, shows you how rich this family is. And this one, oh yeah, yeah. I think I did this on my own. I believe I did this. Yeah, the billiard room. It's a fun idea. This one just leads to the outside. I mean, yeah. I guess you can just hang out over here. But yeah, the billiard room's quite fun. And you could say that's the darts. Um, they're supposed to be the game. This is supposed to be the triangle, which has them together. That's supposed to be like the, uh, the chalk. I guess you could say. For some reason, black, and this is the billiard pole, or the pole, I guess, rod. Whatever. Stick. Okay, so a nice little hanging out area. Or this is the master bedroom. Huh. So yeah, I think this is this could be the guest bedroom, but it's just freaking fabulous to be so freaking fabulous to be a guest bedroom. Again, this very jam-packed works area, this entertainment area with a big couch. This could pretty much be a freaking living room, dog. Like, this is such a big room and a really nice bedroom. You know what? I think this is the guest bedroom, and it's really good. If you have like someone international guest who's staying over, a really important figure, then you could yeah, this would definitely not disappoint them or her. And yeah, a nice little bed. Just glitches like that, by the way. A pretty decent view. Oh, actually, that view is stellar. Nice. That's. I was gonna say that's it. No, there's another floor. Yeah, I forgot how big this bed was. Oh my god, there's more bedrooms. No wonder this thing took so long. This is like just an open freaking bathroom, but it's not bad. I mean, you have just the amount of privacy. Oh, this is a bedroom. I would say this is another guest bedroom, or this is like, I think this is a big joint family. You could interpret it that way. Yeah, I think yeah. That's a big, giant, rich family who want, with business. They live together. Makes sense. Again, the view is great. Um, I like this area. Oh yeah, this is nice. The interior, by the time I finished it, turned out to be really good. It's a single cot, perhaps for a less important guest or some other team. Again, it looks so good. You know what? The new map is growing on me this one episode. You're seeing me transition from a Bloxburg new map here. Well, nonchalant, non-carer, to actually like enjoying this. Well, I guess this is the bare minimum, to be honest. Bloxburg should have had this. Mountains changed at least, at the very least. But yeah, no, not really judging the game before it had this update. But yeah, this a nursery area thing. It's nice. Lot of toys. Quite a spoiled little kid. and another different kind of bedroom. So all of these bedrooms are different. There's no repeating theme here, so that's all fun. So you can explore, you can choose whatever you want. There's a nice, this bathroom is again different and really nice. I think this, yeah, this one I didn't build. uh, yeah, this bedroom is like the same. Okay, the bed is same. Yeah, so it's really good. You have a painting area over here. There's a sitting lounge with again some really good view. So I think that's finally it for like the rooms, the bedrooms, and all that. And now we can go to the basement. So there's two ways to go to the basement, but we'll just go like this first. And you come to an indoor pool with freaking lights in it. So just absolutely freaking crazy. With apparently Netflix even running over here. Absolutely crazy, man. But yeah, I mean it's just enough. It's so packed, but you could say it's. I guess I just wanted to have everything. I had so much money, I just wanted to spend it like buying the most expensive stuff. But yeah, you'll see what costs 50% of the house. We'll see that in a bit. Yeah, there's some indoor plants, freaking trees growing inside. It's a big gym, a really big gym. So you can tell this is probably a big family. There's a separate room for yoga and meditation, exercise, you could say. Yeah, and there's a freaking there's like some sports area. This freaking ice hockey little area. There's a trampoline. You're definitely gonna hit your hair. So yeah, this would work if you're a kid. There's a swing inside this rock climbing. I mean, to be honest, I just pretty much added anything I could. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I told the initial builder to leave a lot of space in the basement because I had a lot of plants. But yeah, here you have some showers, size sitting area. You can access this from the outside, so you can go from the inside or outside to the basement. And this, look at there, not that. And this, crazy dude. Look at all these cars. And this I like. This is like a repair area. It's quite nice. And the thing is, the detail is quite nice if I use it. On a regular basis. I kind of want to keep it. I'm gonna get so much money by the if I sell all of this. I'm gonna get so much money. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna keep this. I'm just gonna sell all of this, bro. It's not even worth it because I don't use it. This plot, of course, but it's you can flex so hard. So you flex so hard. Look at me, have like 6.4 million. 6.5 million. 6.562 million, bro. I was at 6.1, so $400,000, and that's after, because I have these cars for a long time, the price decreases. So like these cars like probably costed like double of what it was. So now you get why this plot was so expensive. So I finally deleted it because I'm not freaking stupid. I do kind of want to keep this. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna delete this as well. Yeah, 9K. You know what? I just give me that. Give me that. Yeah, I mean, I like this area also. Really nice. And these trees are also well put together. It looks very natural. Now it's all empty, but I have my money, so I literally don't care. But with the lights off, yeah, it should be interesting. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, it actually looks better with the lights off, because with the lights on, it's like blinding you. So yeah, it's quite nice. How it just mocks all of it. I was taking a look at this guy. There's just this plot to compare it, and that guy immediately left, almost as if I knew I was gonna mog his build. Just kidding. Fine. So yeah, this was, I think, my first ever plot, like actually, which I still have. Of course, there was like other houses which I built, which are on my first ever house which I built is on my old channel, which you guys don't know about. But yeah, this is the first build which I still have. So this is my first plot, you could say. And so even after looking at all that, I'm not gonna say that was my best build. There's more to come. This is crazy. I know, but that's just how it is, man. I think I have better builds than this, if I'm being honest. So there's few more left. Lavish Villas, Zayam Villas, Happy Home of Robloxia, Palm Bliss Resorts, Deba, Incomplete Mansion, Ace Prison, A Slum. We'll go for A Slum first. So some of these builds were just, I guess, troll builds or projects which I really wanted to do. By that time, I was just kind of, you know what, I was almost done. But yeah, this is a build I like quite a lot. This is probably controversial stuff, or maybe it's got a lot to do. All of my other builds are like so about filthy rich, how big mansions for like rich families, and this one is like just brutal. Fight poverty, not the poor. Okay, that's a solid message. Oh hell no! This is like a freaking dump yard and a slum combined. Okay, I shouldn't actually be so blunt about it. Yeah, it's just like really dirty slum area. Mm. That's why it's sad. It's actually not really funny. Right beside like a garbage disposal thing, you can see it collects garbage just like the thing which uh, yeah, metallic objects. But um, I don't know why it's got a death cross. I think maybe it's there's no interior, but yeah. Warning. So there's a lot of trash over here. It's a garbage disposal area, and there's a slum right beside. And I just have this message. I don't know if I was ahead of my time or I don't know what I thought. Fight poverty, not the poor, and it's quite a symbolic build. I don't know why this deer is on fire. I think they maybe that message isn't the best. They're eating raw. They're hunting deer and they're cooking raw deer. And yeah. తిన్నా ఒక్క ముక్క కూర్చుంది నాకు తెలుసు అది కూడా చూడు ఒక్క ముక్క కూర్చుంది వేస్ట్ అది కూడా తినలేదు అసలు తినలే మమ్మీ అక్కడ తెలియదు వాడు అసలు ఇంట్లో తినలేదు ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాడు అసలు తినడు అసలు అక్కడ తినడు లంచ్ కూడా స్కిప్ చేస్తాడు 30% ఆఫ్ దిస్ డేస్ అసలు వాడికి మొత్తం బోన్స్ ఉంది అసలు ఏం లేదు అసలు గాలి ఎక్కువ వచ్చేస్తే ఎగిరిపోతాడు అసలు అట్లేముండదు ఇంకా అక్కడ జస్ట్ వన్ క్లిప్ జస్ట్ ఇట్లా ఉంటే వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అట్లా ఒక్క క్లిప్ జస్ట్ నుంచి ఉంటా మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళిపోతా అంతే డోంట్ अच्छा होता Alright guys, so yeah, fight poverty, not the poor. This is my A slum. There's a deer burning. It's absolutely crazy. An insane build overall. I mean, here I guess I gave up. So overall, all around, it's an insane build. It's probably very controversial, and I should probably, hopefully, I don't get bad for this. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe it has a deeper message, but also delete this car. I don't care about the details. Not that you tell, oh, I'm fulfilled. No one cares. Okay, so next we'll go for the next build. I'll try to speed run. I don't want to have the stream more than 3 hours. We'll see. Okay, next. Okay, that's one of my favorite. Actually, before we go to that, we'll complete one of these. Some of these builds which actually have no meaning. I think I just have the default builds on. The thing is, I buy a lot of plots. I don't know what to do with them, so I'll just do some random stuff. Right? That's basically what I do. And yeah, this is just a dabba. Don't mistake this for the kabba, which is a religious, symbol. Once again, stream. Yeah. Oh! Crazy!
Aditya, don't you want to see?
Crackers. ఎందుకు ఇంత కాస్ట్లీ 1800 1800 ఇంత కాస్ట్లీ ఉంటాయి కలర్స్ మర్చిపోయా అసలు అందుకే ఇంత ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ మొత్తం డబ్బా బాగుంది ఇంకా పెద్దది జాయింట్ ఇంకా బిగ్గెస్ట్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఎందులో పెట్టామంటే తగ్గిపోయినచ్చా మామూలుగా మమ్మీ అచ్చది మామూలుగా అయిపోయింది
తెలీదు అలా ఇట్లా చెయ్యొద్దురా నన్ను అట్లా పెట్టుకున్నావు ఏంటి అట్లా పెట్టద్దనే కదా చెప్పింది నొప్పి వస్తుందా మరి అట్లా పిచ్చి చేసి చేస్తే రాకేం ఏం చూపించాను అట్లా కాదు కాళ్ళు ఎట్లా పెట్టి మరి దాని మీద పెట్టద్దు అంటే మళ్ళీ దాని మీద ఇచ్చే పైకి ఎత్తి మరి దాని మీద బరువు పెడితే ఫ్రాక్చర్ ఏమి ఉండవనమ్మా బట్ లోపల అది జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండకపోతే తర్వాత పెద్దగా అయితే అది సన్నమైన కూడా నొప్పి తర్వాత
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the kabba. Sorry, the dabba. A big box, big black box. So I believe there's an entry point somewhere. I don't remember. Pretty sure there is. I mean, I'm the one who built it. I should know. Shouldn't be this difficult. I think it's near the entry itself. I think I shouldn't have looked all around. Probably. Yeah, it's right over here. My bad. Went all around. Yeah, there you go. It's a secret flush door. And look at this, bro. It's crazy. Completely cult-like. Well, this is like a creepy ass room, right? It's supposed to be like I wanted it to have like some really creepy vibes. Oh, okay, there was a door all along. I don't know why I didn't see it. It's supposed to be like a creepy, like infinite loop like thing, but it didn't really work out like that. I don't really know why. I think maybe I should have added two. Yeah, I think I know the mistake. Perhaps it could add to the illusion a bit more. Have this. Shift, I forgot how to even do it. Okay, right, so have this side. Right. No, it's not working. What? Oh, wait, what? I think my game is lagging. Either my game is lagging or that guy was lagging. Yeah, this is like supposed to be like a complete cult thing. I added all the possible creepy stuff I could. It's insane. Like this is like it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why I even made this. And I'm supposed to be like sacrificed. I think there's like knives and all that, skeletons and skulls. There's blood all over the floor. There's this big statues, pagan cult. Insane. I don't know what I was thinking building this, but I did. There's this creepy ice in the corner. Yeah, yeah. This was clearly later. Like I think, if like in later on during the end of my end of my Bloxburg journey, I went insane. Turn off. Right. I mean, okay. If you kind of forget about that and just look at this area, now it looks kind of. Yeah, I think this a bit more and go and fall into the illusion. It's crazy, but that's the whole thing. The box things. Yeah, it's quite fun. Anyway, I don't know why I spent so much time on this. So it's just like a buffer build, you could say, like not buffer exactly, but like just a build to fill up the plot, which I just bought because I, like to stack up plots for any, whenever I feel like I want to build a new thing. This is Happy Home of Roblox is the first starting build which you get, which anyone gets. I haven't altered this at all, so it's completely like the normal build. So that's about it. I should have just just breeze through that. I mean, it's just nothing, to be honest. I mean, if you want to look at that, just watch the video for yourself. But anyway, next we'll go for Incomplete Mansion, and as the name says, it's incomplete. And this one, I believe, yeah, I think this is completely. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I had someone else build this for me. And this is like completely, like the entire plot is the house. It's gigantic. No wonder it's not complete. Color scheme is also supposed to be brown and black. Didn't really work out. Small little store, garage. I like this part. It looks nice. And I think I tried to complete the interior on my own too, but I just couldn't. It was too big. It's like this outdoor grill area, serving area. You have this little dinner thing. It's nice. You can go in to this fancy big house. So yeah, I did rent someone to build this the exterior of the house, and then I rented someone to try to complete the interior. Now you can guess which part of the build I did and which part they must have done. Like, okay, this kitchen is quite nice already. It's modern. This building technique I never used, so it's clearly them. This diagonal, I would never do this. I would hate this, but they just went for it. So, all right. And this is way too detailed to be mine. So of course they built this. This is nice office area. This is also some business owner likely, but yeah, an office area. That's quite nice. And this is the thing is this. Okay, just imagine this as the entire hall. This entire giant thing to fill up the space was crazy. It was so hard. But I mean, many people do that, of course. I don't. But yeah, many people do that. This is the living room. It's nice. I mean, for the space, it's not as big, but it's nice. There's a Cupid statue in here. Fills up. This pattern is so good. I mean, I think I copied this design. I mean, this building technique. Maybe one of the time, but I think I did it once. But yeah, there's a laundry area over here. It's nice. There's a little bar. It's crazy. And the thing is, this house is perfect for hosting like a big party. It's like perfect. So yeah. And there's an elevator inside too. That's a first for a house. Um, and yeah, this is the bedroom. This is the bathroom. This entire interior I did, and the thing is, I just copy pasted a lot of this because you can imagine this probably more than 10 bedrooms, man. Such a big house, and I didn't even know what to do with all the space. I didn't. We didn't even look at this. This is another bedroom. I mean, this might as well just be a freaking, a hotel, uh, and there literally would be no change. This could literally just be a hotel. I could name this as a hotel, and there wouldn't be a change. It's probably a billionaire's home, man. Anyway, I'll stop yapping. There's just a few minute changes every now and then, but the details, all that, I just copy pasted. I think there's one more room, surprisingly. Yeah. Okay, this is some of that. I don't know why I have that room, but okay. So yeah, a lot of these details. Um, yeah, this area is nice, by the way. Yep. Could go by the elevator. I'm just going by the stairs. This is clearly incomplete for a reason. I thought I was like, you know what? Yeah, the bedrooms. Yeah, I think I completed the bedrooms. This one's a bit more different. You just wanna die. You just wanna kill yourself in the morning. You could do that, or you forget and you accidentally kill yourself. That's also possible. The balcony is incomplete. Um, yeah. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. Yeah.
అది తిన్నావా? సాంబార్ ఇంకా తినలేదా? చాలా ఎక్కువ ఇంకా అందరూ తినేది సగమే తింటాము ఇంకా తక్కువ ఎక్కువ ఎక్కువ అంటారు.
Okay. Hold on, don't mind that. Anyway, so this one's a bit more different. This just a bathroom before, same thing. I think I completed the bedrooms. I should have done something else, man. I just got so freaking lame. Should have had some unique, different kind of rooms. Maybe more offices. Should build a corporate office room actually. That would have been so freaking fun. Oh, that would have been great actually. Yeah. You know what? One of these plots I'll could delete and make something like that, but you know, this one's not complete. Yeah, I don't really have nearly as much time as I used to, so this one's not complete either. Yeah, this is an incomplete mansion. Or maybe the owner of this house who was supposed to complete this got bankrupt, unfortunately, and this big project of his is in shambles. And there's nothing he can do about it, so that's a sad way to look at things. Of course, the elevator works. I'm just taking the stairs for now. Um, yeah, there's this weird sitting area over there. There's a pool table. Right, I think I copied this idea and I put it in the other mansion. Yeah, I think that's what happened. It was the white mansion which I had. I yeah, I the interior thing I designed like later on, like by the end of when I was done playing with Bloxburg. So, nah, this was probably original idea, which the interior did quite a good job with. It looks quite nice. And there's also yeah, this one I like a lot. We'll get to that. It looks really nice. This is just a weird, overly detailed bedroom, which I don't really like that much. This crazily I don't know, it's detailed so much. I mean, it's like any other bedroom, I suppose, but yeah, never mind. Like of a rich house, big house, but yeah. So this popcorn over here. There's more drinks, a lot of stuff, and this is a indoor home theater. So yeah, super fun. You can turn off all the lights. They're on right now. I believe, yeah, those lights. In fact, we can just close this. Yeah, do that. Close this. Yeah, you're like good to go. This one is a bit Bloxflix, nice. Now in the first bench or this the second row, which is a bit elevated. You can kick back, relax, and what's on? I think those lights over there are what's causing that light from over there. But yeah, it's really nice. I think this one's the best theater, home theater, in all of my builds so far. Or I guess that's it. I don't really remember exactly. Yeah, for the final thing, we'll just go using the elevator. I think I called the elevator. Oh, I didn't. Well, I don't know why it's not coming, but is it like a glitch? I don't get it. Anyway, so it has a lot of potential. I mean, if I could. It'd just be a big house and be really fancy, but right now it costs this plot costs 700,000, and that's like you could say 70% done. You know, there's the halls left. Actually, 60% done, but it's all right. I mean, the exterior, none of that is done, and there's this weird looking area. So never mind. I'd say 50% done. So it might as well be my most expensive plot because there's no vehicles or anything. So anyway, so also I'm a bit curious about one thing. I don't know if this has a like placement or not, like other than this thing. Ah, it's supposed to. Right, so it is like 40% done. That's that's it. It's not even done that much. These are some of my decals. I guess I'll just leave it there, or perhaps not. Yeah, it's really It's yeah, no shit. This is incomplete. So the basement is not done, but you can see how many plans I had. Like the thing is, I just like to fill up all of it. I just do fill up everything. I don't leave any space. I don't know why. Like to add some Easter egg or something. Yeah, just have something in there. Doesn't matter what it is. Uh, yeah, is this new? I think this might be new. I'll just keep this over here. Might be new. This too. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, those are all. Yeah, that's it for this build. The incomplete mansion. Can just move on to our next build. Yeah, this is a long stream, but I streamed Fortnite for 2 hours straight. I mean, that's with my friends, so that would be fun. But anyway, speaking of my friend, yeah, Ritvik, he also came back from college. He came home for the holidays, but yeah, for Diwali holidays, but he didn't bring his PS5 with him. I mean, he took it to his college, but he didn't bring it back, so we can't play Fortnite together, which sucks. And I tried playing Fortnite. That was what my initial plan was, streaming it, but I didn't because I realized I kind of lost my skills in Fortnite, or the players I'm playing against are just good now. I mean, I got second. I mean, the first 2 times I didn't do very well. I think 8th position one time, and one of the ones I died quite soon. The third game I played, I got second, but I didn't want to play alone for some reason. But we'll see. I might stream Fortnite as well, because I downloaded the whole freaking update, man. It took 20 GB, so it would be pointless if I hadn't played. Well, of course, I had anticipated Ritvik to also play. I didn't think that. I forgot about the fact that his PS5 he took his PS5 with him. So, all right. Now, we'll go to Ace Prison. This is one of my favorite builds because this is probably the most creative build I've done, and it's the most fun and completely done on my own. So yeah, super fun build. I made this decal on my own. RBP, production and service is our creed, and a desire to serve with integrity. It's all you need. Nice. I probably got that from Google, that code. Roblox, Bloxburg, police. RBP, I added these oof images to like a like default stock image of soldiers. Uh, so that's super fun, and it's like a prison if it isn't obvious. Like the whole thing, it's a bit goofy, you could say, but trust me, it's got like everything. But yeah, Roblox Police Department. This one's just like basic fronts. Like there's like a police jeep, for example, which I'm gonna freaking delete because I don't need it because I don't use it. I'll just get another car if I decide to. No, I'm not gonna. Anyway. And this one's like a police station. You can just come and report just newspapers here. It's like the sheriff's office. You could just come in here and report something. It's not like a. It's supposed to be a prison, but you could do. It's kind of like a small little police station as well. And here there's some. There's a seating area, and there's also like some newspapers being sold, or yeah. And this is like a small TV which you can watch news on from. So that's nice. And there's some A+ security over here. You know, that's just how it is. And the security cameras, of course. I haven't showed you guys security footage in any of the builds. I'll probably show you in here because it's fun to look at just around the place. So you bring someone in, you close this. And then these are supposed to be guards. They're actually like the pepper, the Christmas soldiers thing. And you can see they're actually all over the map. I scattered them. One here, one here, one here. They're supposed to represent workers in the prison for security. So yeah, come over here. Just goes through the inner walls. And here there's like, okay, you access the station, and now this is like the special ops, like a task force thing. Like if you have like a sudden, this is a custom gun I built, and this, you can change clothes. There's like, if you get a sudden command mission, you're tasked with a mission, then these guys are on the move. So this is the special task force unit, so it's quite fun. We'll go through the walls later. Anyway, so you'll be checked over here. Okay, yeah, this is the task force room as well. You'll be some of your stuff will be stored over there. Small little kitchen area for the employees, security guards and all that. And oh, never mind, it's the kitchen too for the for the cafeteria. It could serve both purposes. Anyway, so yeah, once you go here, you enter the prison. So first, I think this makes zero sense. Also, I think it could work, and even if it makes no sense, I feel like I like this, so that's how I put it. So there's like a code. There's a whole freaking code inside. So there's a justice court here. There's this guy here, of course, the judge. Looks at all the reports. There's where you also stand over here and you plead your case. Wait, never mind. Actually, not this. Yeah, here. I was like, why would it be over there? And yeah, it's really fun. These places where they can also sit, like the attendees, the lawyers. So it's a really fun build. If you're wondering, it's just right over here, this area. Super fun. I like that. So the crimes which are to be which are committed in Bloxburg are probably not that severe. So maybe that's why it's possible. To have like this, but this is the prison cell. There are 2 doors. A lot of prison cells. I like the prison cell, and you can talk to someone over here and here. So that's that, and it's nice little. I mean, it's all right. You have a sink, you have a porta potty, and there's a desk. You can just sit there, and there's a, it's a bunk bed. I mean, it's a bed. Same over here. Same. And this one is a bunk bed, yeah. This one is a different kind of thing. Yeah, there's a bunk bed. You have a lot more space. There's two porta potties. There's a sink, a commode, you could say. Yeah, this one is the same as well. So yeah, some bars over there. I mean, the windows. So quite detailed. There's just a few newspapers supplied here. The clock. TV only has limited stuff playing in it. These guys can do some activities. And there's a shower. There's a lot of books. Have to serve their time. So it's not too big because again, there's not as many crimes that happen and it's not that severe. Although, never mind. That's good. I just remember something about the build, and yeah, whatever I said so far, it's gonna contradict that so bad. So it's gonna be contradicted. But yeah, this is the cafeteria. Really comfortable cafeteria actually. You'll be served over here. You can join in the line, and you'll take your food. And you know what's actually kind of dumb about this is perhaps it should have been open there, but never mind. I think these guys could be in order. They can be disciplined and they can just go one by one, whatever. So there's a freaking fountain in between because I don't know what to do here. Alright, there's a toilet, really small, damn. That's all for the employees, it's crazy. And this is the outdoor area. I got as creative as possible with this kitchen. I mean, okay, so you can just look at this right off the bat. There's a helicopter pad. So that's nice. This is outdoor area. There's an outdoor gym. You can play football for a bit. You can train, and there's also some of the things where you mandatory tasks which will be assigned to you, like maintenance of the prison and all that. But yeah, after that, you'll come to the detective's office slash investigation team thing or the administration. So this the reception administrative kind of desk. There's few cubicles over here for some of the office workers. It's alright. It's quite corporate, and that's how it is. The small little snack eating area. You can go up, and this is where things get really fun. So yeah. So this one, we start off with this an interview room. So it's super duper fun. That's you see it all the time. You'll be investigated over here. You'll be questioned, and you'll be speaking to detectives. You'll be speaking to attorneys. Speaking to officers. You can have whatever you want in here, and you'll be questioned. So if you're brought upon here, this legal form you gotta sign, and yeah, it's quite nice. And there'll be people who are gonna be just kind of having an eye on what's really happening over here. And there's 2 cameras for extra security, of course. And this one is a freaking insane asylum room, I guess. This is for the extreme misbehaving prisoners, you could say. So you have a bed on the floor, you have a toilet in the corner, everything's white. People can kind of look at you from the outside. At least that's how it's meant to be. Small little sink, and yeah, I mean they can monitor you. If you're freaking insane, that's how you can be put into this. I don't really think of any other way. And this was absolutely insane. So this is the execution freaking chamber, bro. So you're gonna be executed in here, and you're gonna be like given a message, I guess, and your final words, all that. And this, I put this red lamp, and you're gonna be executed. That's crazy. You can make a final phone call. You can write something. It's freaking insane. I don't know if this is accurate at all. It's probably not accurate. But crazy. I don't know. I just added this for some reason. It's a bit dark and probably unnecessary, and as I said, contradicting. But yeah, that's it. And Yeah, I mean that's the interior of the whole prison thing. Yeah, prison. Yeah, it's quite nice. You can go through the inner walls. Um, yeah, it goes all around. Yeah, it just goes all around, and it's nice. You can go up. Oh, you can go even further more up. Okay, this leads you to the rooftop of the prison, and you can just go all around. What? This is okay. That kind of not scared me, but startled me. But yeah, there's few trees over here. It's nice. You can just go all around. Petrol. It says RBP. Should have had that. Maybe. Okay, never mind. It's fine. This is just like some design. So it's just essentially it's just a single floor, but I think it's more than enough. Or is it? I know it's not. It's not. I mean, this kind of forgot about that. And this the whole thing for the second floor, the the detective investigating team station thing, or the administration area, serves as a helipad. The rooftop of that serves as a helipad. So I think it's quite well done, and I think it's also appropriate. This is just I think yeah. I think there's actually a room here as well. Yeah, I think it continues to here now. Mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a part of the second floor, and that's just a separate little thing, like the code. And then you can go even more up to go to the watchtower. This is one of the floors, and this is the topmost floor. This is the watchtower. You can have a look. You can look around. There's flashlights, floodlights. But let's just go to the entrance. And go all the way to the top. And I think this is just enough. It's nice. You can look at the thing. At this pillars, I think I've done quite a good job, especially with the roof. It looks nice, and I think it could have been a little more higher, like the another tall. But then I think I could have expanded the prison. But I actually like this build a lot. I think it's really neat. Yeah, that's about it for this build. I think we can just move to the next build after this. Yeah, I like that build for 500k. Yeah, it's quite nice. Yes, prison. Okay, so next hold on, we have 3 more left. So Lavish Villas, Zam Villas, these both are my latest projects. But yeah, this is my second ever project, but it has a special place in my list. I mean, I like this. Palmless Resorts. This was an interesting thing because so here it is. You can have a look. Again, this is where it all started. The beige and the beige and the white theme. But trust me, it's a fun build. It's fun. So basically, I saw a YouTube tutorial because I didn't have any building skills for a resort hotel thing, and one of this showed up, like the Palmless thing. This thing showed up. This is like the original establishment, I'd say. Anyway, the this keeps on falling. I'm so sorry. Yeah, basically, yeah. So this one I did completely copy, like this entire area. So only this build, right? This whole building of this resort, except for the some few details which I added. So this is all unique, and yeah, it was just really fun to build. I just copied it step by step, and I think it's really well done. I mean, it's clearly is. I did add these lights. Okay, again, this is just to grind starts. So I mean, max out mode. Never mind that. There's a fountain. So all this was part of like this, even this area. When I added this, like for janitor's closet, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, let's take a look at the interior of this. So this is like the uh, This is the reception desk. These are the prices, um, hotel rules, and this is the cafeteria. This is the yeah, dining area. It's nice, small and nice, cozy, sitting area. Farm, because of the update, I think that's what changed that. I added this palm tree. Um, we added this. Looks quite nice. There's a pool. This is also part of the build. Wait, I think not exactly sure. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure it's part of the build. I added these floaties and yeah, it's quite nice. Essentially, it's just a simple resort. It's a tall building. I mean, I think it's yeah, 6 stories tall, and yeah, it's quite nice. So, looking at the rooms, it is quite a skinny building. So I think there's only yeah, 2 rooms per floor, and both of which are relatively small. But you know what? Never mind. They're all right. So this is where it all started. Like this is the. I mean, it's quite basic. It's not as detailed. But, bathroom is nice. There's a small kitchen as well, so that's quite surprising. It's quite nice. But yeah, that's the big room. This one is relatively smaller. There's a full bathroom, but it's a single bed. So it repeats for the other 2 floors. There's a lot of decals, so like everything is well labeled. But yeah, this is the same layout as the previous floor. Same with this, and I think it repeats for one more. After that, I think I must have changed this a bit. It's the same. Wait, how? Yeah, I did change it. Okay, let's change the. Never mind. Looked a bit different to me, but yeah, this is the same. And okay, never mind. There's no exclusive suite for this. There's just the outdoor rooftop garden which I just added. I should remove this. Yeah, I mean, it's a really it looks good. It's a good looking build. Like I followed the tutorial. Shout out to whatever tutorial that was. I think this was a good addition, you could say, but it's just a simple little resort building. And now I added a lot more after that, as you can clearly see. So this cafe I added, of course, as always, or I think perhaps this cafe was also part of the build. I'm not sure. I can't recall right now, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of. It's a packed kitchen, but very detailed, and there's a lot of items in display. You just come and get it again when it's closed. It's closed. So it's called Coffee Roaster Daily, 5 cent. Um, so it's a nice little cafe right beside, and it's part of Palm Bliss, so that's neat. Now there's a whole experience for this thing which I just decided to add myself, but hold on, I think there's a little Easter egg which I added. Yeah, I added the cult thing here as well. Okay, that's a fun little Easter egg. Oh, very fun. I freaking death cult. Okay, so I added this road. There was space in over here, so I just added this, and there was a lot of space over here in the back. So one of this was it's essentially an extension of the resort. So this is the gym. So now it's like a complete resort, small town esque thing. So I like that about this. So it's the gym with the the shower, sauna, you could say. Perhaps you could imagine it to be. And there's a music store for some reason, very random. Though perhaps a bookstore would make more sense. But I mean, I just added this, and yeah, it just kind of fit in. And this is a small little building uh, right behind this. And now this is a standalone villa which could also be rented. So this thing, which is quite slim, actually really slim, is a villa in and of its own. This part is just like a small thing, kind of like a gazebo, but yeah, whatever. So this is a small living room. It's actually nice. It's quite detailed. Let's open the door. Yeah, it's actually really nice. The view is nice, so it's raining outside. Color scheme is questionable, but it's really nice. Also, frick these plants, but what the heck is even happening? Uh, so I like this living room. Right beside, to the left, we have a kitchen and a dining room with a TV over here and a bay window. And over here we have another bay window, which is like a looks like a workstation. So that's fun. And there's a piano, and there's a stairs leading upward. There's two bedrooms which I was able to. By the way, this was completely a custom build, and I had to work with the limited space I had. You can see that the back is completely flat, and there's one balcony. And I think when you look at it this way, it actually looks quite nice. Looks quite well made. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, the balconies. I don't know what the necessity for two tables are, but it's nice. You have a good view of the resort as well, and the other build which you're gonna get to. And yeah, it's quite nice. So this is one of the bedrooms I managed to cramp in. I barely had enough space for all of this. This is a single cot bed, um, and there's another bay window over here. You can work over here, so it's all nice. A person can fit there, so that's that. There's a bathroom over here, and this is the master bedroom. There is a door. Yeah, it's another bay window. This is like a proper office thing. I don't know how you're supposed to get in, but yeah, good luck with that. So it's quite nice. I mean, this very cramped, but it's just good enough. There's a table in front of the bed, probably not good for your eyes, but a really big bathroom. Yeah, a really big bathroom with laundry and all. So it's complete. Yeah. So that's it for the rooms in this villa. You can come up to the rooftop garden. You can enjoy the sun, and yeah, just enjoy the view as well. Yeah, so the rooftop garden is quite good. So you have a nice little thing here. If I'm not wrong, I think there's. We'll see that. Yeah, it's a nice rooftop garden for the villa. It's definitely worth the price, man. It was. I think I was keeping it for quite an expensive price, and another freaking unnecessary vehicle. I was anticipating this. I kind of it slipped out of my hands. Right, I'm selling it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, there's no balcony for each of the even the bigger rooms. I thought there was for some reason, but yeah. After you're done with that, there's just a small little pond over there. Beside that, beside the villa, and this garage, you can store your car here, but it's not going to go vertically. You have to do a parallel park perpendicularly. That makes any sense. But yeah, the last and final build over here is quite crazy. I just decided to add a mall. I don't know how that fits in, but I mean, it just incorporates a lot of random bunch of stuff, right? Like you're not really having a separate store for, say, freaking like you notice here this another garden store. So I mean, if it's a mall, you just have pretty much everything. So I think it's a good idea for any build in general. But yeah, this was my first mall I built. I don't know how I got the idea, but I'm glad I did because it's nice. So this bathrooms, simple stalls and bathrooms. So I have an escalator in this, which I'm really happy about. This is the only escalator uh, build I have in any of my plots, and these have some. You know what? I thought this was probably so outdated. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, there's a clothing store. There's an electronics store, and there's a bookstore. One thing that does not make sense is I don't know why someone would do shopping in a resort. I mean, especially for electronics or furniture, because I mean, books and you know what? Fine. I mean, if small electronics is fine, but never mind. we'll get to that. But yeah, there's a makeup little area over here. This a bit bigger actually. This I think this I like this mall more than the ACT mall, surprisingly. And that build I did later with I think more budget. I mean, yeah, it's probably more expensive and maybe relatively more area. But yeah, this is long. Yeah, this is a lot more convenient. And this area in the middle too, there's like this. It looks really good. Perhaps I would change the color scheme if I had to, because other than that, this is actually just completely fine. I don't see how this is bad in any way. But yeah, there's a see, like for example, there's a cycle store. Who the frick would buy a cycle in a resort? How are you gonna carry that back? Another clothing store. All right, can never have too many of those. Yeah, there's a cabin and a counter store. Like this doesn't make sense, but okay, let's assume that perhaps people would come from nearby towns near or the city near this resort as well. So let's assume that to be the case. But anyway, we don't need to care about the realism of this. Yeah, if we go here, there's a lot of damn, I have escalator on every floor. That makes, I mean, I guess that's what I intended it to be like. That's quite expensive. So this is actually well made, like actually how it's supposed to be. You know, looking at this, I just see I'm just seeing how bad I fumbled the mall I did in A City. Yeah, this is just perfect. Small little concert, and yeah, there's actually space for people. I don't know about the grand piano. I don't know about that, bro. But I don't know about that, but that's fine. It's good. And some nice view of the resort. But yeah, there's a plant store over here. There's a toy store. Now that's always fun. There's a baby area. Perhaps not as many toys over here, but it's nice. And there's an appliance store. That's crazy. Nice. And now I think now we have the food court. Right. Um, yeah, there's the food court. There's only two. So this is like a bakery for drinks and all that. There's nothing in display. Perhaps they went bankrupt. Actually, let's just do that. Let's close down this thing. And this one's actually got nothing as well. You can have fast food or some dinner meals over here. So that's fun. Yeah, that's nice. And you have seating area. You'll have some great. You'll have a good view of the whole resort as well. So yeah, I like this place. It's not a lot less cramped, and I think it's a lot better in terms of how it's how I planned this out. And I'm really surprised by this because this was my first custom build, so you gotta think about that, like first custom big build with multiple floors. So yeah, surprisingly good. So there's a shower area again. Okay. Yeah, this is the rooftop. Bruh. I wanted to close this. Yeah, so this is the rooftop football I had. This makes a bit. It doesn't make sense at all. Actually, I don't know. I have this baby pool over here. I think I just added it for no reason. I mean, this is a new item. I think I must have just logged in and I thought of adding this. That's weird. It doesn't even fit in. But okay. Uh, this makes very little sense, and it's probably so much dangerous for the innocent pedestrians or the passerbys. Just going, and the cycle. Maybe football is just freaking flung at them. Just hits them from the top of a freaking mall. But you know what? Compared to a yeah, swimming pool, this makes more sense to me. And the thing is, it's actually not that uncommon for like a shopping complex and the rooftop to have like something, a fun activity thing. As long as there's net around, then that would make sense. Yeah, this nice. I mean, it just looks good. So does it really? Yeah, does that really matter? The mall exterior isn't the best. Like the color scheme and this thing pattern. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I do like the overall the layout with the escalators and all. I really do like this. It's quite impressive. Yeah, I'm surprised since this is my oldest build. I'm surprised. I'm so impressed by this. Yeah, nice, not bad. All right, so now we're going on for my latest builds, and what I would say are my best builds, or at least complete builds, like completely custom builds. Um, Go for Zamvilla's because it's cheaper and I think it's less decorated. I just did it kind of in a rush, or maybe not as much. As much ambition. Oh, this is a long stream. This is my longest stream. Yeah, essentially it's like a neighborhood, which I did kind of. So this a total of 4 houses, and they're detailed. It's pretty much. I wouldn't say my peak building capabilities, but completely custom. Being a bit creative. Of course, it's going to be relatively more boring since it's not something more creative. It's just like well, the build itself is just a neighborhood. This houses, but it's all about the skill on how I can decorate the place and fill in the place. Um, yeah, essentially that's what it is. It's a neighborhood. It's villas, and people can come and rent it. That's the whole thing. So let's start off with this. Oh yeah, in this one part I had someone build for me. Oh, I keep forgetting. The other one I promise is completely custom. So let's just go for this one real quick. And a garage, nice. They had this building technique which I just copy paste. I didn't know how to do that. I mean, it's probably doable, but yeah, quite well detailed. The color scheme is nice. There's a nice countertop over here. This is the lounge. Great. Inception is a banger movie. I would keep that. This is the fake door, and it looks quite nice. So custom builds from their part, so that's nice. There's a decal added over top and a decal fridge, so they did quite a good job with the interior, but I think that's about all. Like okay, no man, I think they did a bit more. So this leads to the outside, which this I made. I mean, I do this creative kind of stuff, and it has a gazebo and a nice little sitting area. There's relaxing, there's lawn chairs, and there's just few maintenance stuff. The exterior looks very nice. It looks like a normal house, like nothing out of the ordinary. This is what like a someone normal would buy. It's not like a freaking mansion villa. You could say villa at most. Perhaps. Okay, so this is the bathroom. It's nice. It's pretty well detailed. Please be neat. Wipe the seat. Okay. Uh, so yeah, there's few decals, and essentially, I guess these villas could be rented. And yeah, this one actually never realized. I have no idea how they did this. I think they just tagged it. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. I mean, that's a bit much. I wouldn't do as much, but it looks good. So yeah, so this is one of the bedrooms. This is the closet. Um, right. So yeah, this is another bedroom, another single cot. It's also nice. Have a TV now. And this this is the other bathroom. It's also quite nice. So this is the that's the main bathroom, and this is the this is another single cot, huh? So I think there could be roommates for this. Yeah, for this house, everybody having their own rooms. Yeah, I think that would be nice. That would work out. Everybody having their own nice rooms, and they can come. They have a common. Well, actually, that one guy doesn't have a bathroom, but yeah, yeah. I mean, 3 friends could just hang out and have a breakfast. They can go. They could be college students or someone working. That's fun. That's all the possibilities there could be. All of some of the possibilities. So it's nice. It's a nice little build. Definitely quite well done by them. Now this is mine. Now you cannot tell me that this is a downgrade. Okay, you Trust me, I have my own unique stuff which I do. But all right, so there's a garage again. So this one's like whatever I do is like more like a family house. So this is definitely more definitely for a family. And this is some work done on the roof, on the false ceiling, false ceiling. Yeah. So you see, you have a family portrait and all that. It's nice. This living room is nice. I like this design. It's quite good, custom. So yeah, quite quite proud of myself for that. So this is the custom carpet. I think this is not a bathroom. This is one of the bedrooms. It's a single cot, and it's quite well detailed. I mean, you have a desk, you have a closet. There's a TV as well, so that's quite. I mean, even though the house itself is not that big, they're quite comfortable. They're doing quite well for themselves. There's a nice dining area. It's really nice, actually. I like this dining table. This is a door. It's open. This is a kitchen. This is the kitchen. I like this texture. I think the choice of color was also quite good. Yeah, the dining room is actually quite fancy. Yeah, that's about it for the first floor. If you go to the second floor, we have a balcony with this design. It's quite nice, and with the night time with the full moon, this fireflies. There's this mountain peak. It's quite relaxing. Okay, there's a little area for painting as well. Maybe change the picture. Yeah, perhaps change it to something like this. Yeah, alright. Okay, then change this. I don't know why I get fixated, but anyway. So there's a little reading area. I guess you can. I mean, there's a little bookshelf. There's 3 rooms. I think this is a bathroom. Oh, it's not a bathroom, surprisingly. It's a nice little bedroom, actually. Single bed. It's really nice. Probably the kid's bed. There's a guitar. You get a nice view. Okay. So this is the bathroom, the master bathroom. It's big. There's a big shower plus bathtub, and there's a commode, little closet, and this is also a single cot. What? Huh? It's also a single cot. I should have had a master bed. I should have a double cot somewhere. One of these. There's a bathroom attached to this, and it's pretty detailed. I mean, there's no desk, but there is a bathroom. And yeah, that's about it. Now we can go outside, where there's a freaking pool. There's a pool and there's swings, and it's maintained really well. The whole garden, I mean the bush and the grass, the water at the pool is also really nice. Yeah, the pool's really nice, and that is why, you know what, I think okay, maybe the interior techniques, the building techniques was better, but my detailing was better, and my I think the way the layout was made was, I liked it a bit more. So that's my build, and you can clearly see, like, I don't know, this some builder from Discord, a builder I rented, but you can see what my style of building is. You can differentiate it with all of the other builders I rented with. So I mean, okay, we already took a look at this. You can see why this is a lot more interesting, because this I mean, the thing about this kind of build is you can have a lot of houses. Well, that's what I did. So like a neighborhood, it's a little colony of sorts. It's always fun. So this is another style of build, bit more different. The color scheme is different. Both of these are brown. This one's grayish almost. Yeah, we'll take a look at this. The styles are completely different for all of this. You can look at this lounge this living room is completely different from the other two. There's a sitting area here. You can grab a book, you can relax and read something. And this uh, yeah, the sofa is a lot more artsy, a lot more cozy rather. um, and yeah, again this decor over here, and there's a modernistic, I mean, well, this, yeah, a dining table. It looks modern and nice and fun. There's a kitchen, nice kitchen. You have a nice view perhaps, and there's the laundry under the stairs. I think this is the bedroom. Yeah, this is the first bedroom. There's a desk, nice bed. You um yeah, there's TV and there's a closet, so it's a nice little bedroom. This leads to the garage, which we just saw. And here we have a balcony. It's a nice balcony. Yeah, so these other two houses didn't have a balcony at the front. I did. Okay, this one did, so that's nice. This has a balcony. And this there's one room over here. Fire, never mind. There's a double bed. Okay, it's a single cot bed. This is a bit more different. There's a TV, a closet, and there's a lot more house plants. And okay, there's a big closet. That's a wardrobe, and this a rather that's the closet, and there's a wardrobe. Okay, and there's slightly better view. As you can see, there's another balcony at the back. We'll have to go and see that for ourselves. Right, I think I can definitely sneak in a bed here. I don't know what's with me having single beds in here. But yeah, you haven't. This is like definitely the master bedroom. It has a fabulous. I mean, there's a big wide balcony over here. Um, yeah, you can. The thing is, a lot of the view is blocked by this neighbor. So yeah, this guy will be hated a lot. These guys will probably not go well. But you know what? You can never say. You can never say for sure. They'll probably get along just fine. Anyway, yeah, it's a nice bedroom. And yeah, this is the bathroom. It's nice. It's a nice little bathroom. Yep. So yeah, I like this build also quite a lot. Like the I think the decoration was. I mean, the interior is quite nice. Perhaps the exterior isn't the best looking. It's alright. I mean, it's alright. Like, anyway, now it's time we get to this common sports area for this community which we have developed over here. So they can play some sports. You can even play basketball over here, and yeah, you can work out, play all sorts of stuff. So it's common for all this little neighborhood. Um, and also there's this little pond, there's a bridge, there's a campfire. You can grill something over here. You can sit along the woods. There's a small little hill, not even a hill, but a small little structure, natural formation. So that's nice. So yeah, I think it's logged in 3 hours. Now this is contrasting. This is very creamish color, you could almost say. I think Kashmiri, some color, I don't know. And the garage, it's a really long, big, comfy sofa. There's a big, wide, flat screen TV. There's a seating area, there's books, some more decor. So this is the living room. It's a nice little vintage kind of, dining table. There's a kitchen over here with a good view, and there's the stairs to the left. But these guys do have a garden, not a garden, but a backyard. Nothing here right now, but yeah, it's backyard nonetheless. And yeah, we'll go check out this first room. It's a bedroom with a really cozy interior. Actually, they have Yeah, they have a perfectly nice view. It's a really nice bedroom. And this, I believe, is a bathroom. Yes. So this is the bathroom. It's well decorated. It's nice. Got everything you would you possibly want. And now we'll go to the second floor. You have a grand piano. It's nice. Uh, and this is the balcony. It faces to the neighbors' place, and it's nice. You can sit along, have fun. Um, there's few decorative items over here, and this is another bedroom with some of, well, bookshelf and TV closet, all that, and a nice view. This is a big bathroom, another bathroom. Um, this one has a bathtub and a shower head, so that's nice. And this is a bedroom with another balcony. Wow! So there's two balconies in the second floor. This balcony has a great view. So the only house which doesn't really have the best views is this one. I guess it's fine. It's got very good view. It's only that one thing. It's fine. So yeah, these guys have a good view. Wait, is it one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, two. So there's few plants over here, and you get a nice view. So that's with this bedroom. You have a study desk, or a desk workstation, you could say. Closet, no TV, but I mean, come on, you don't need a TV every single room. So there's a night bed. That's it for the interior. Yeah, that's it for this house, and that means that's it for this plot. It's actually really tough to say which one I like the most. They're all a bit slightly like, they just have a different kind of vibe going on in each of the house, but they have a similar kind of level of decor or level of detail in them. So can't really say which one is my favorite, but to be honest, after looking at all the views, I do like that one quite a lot. Or maybe it's just because that was the most recent one I saw. This one is actually great, man. Like, this one has a pool too, so yeah, I think you know what, I think this takes the dub. They're all quite nice, so yeah. What do you think is your favorite? Can let me know down in the comment section. And finally, we have one last plot, um, and this one is Lavish Villas. It's my second last plot I had done, like the second most recent plot I had done. uh, I mean, the one we just took, that is the most recent. Yeah, so it's just basically two lavish villas, as the name says. Um, you can see it's got for sale sign, or for rent it should be rather, because I mean, I guess they are for sale. They could be for sale, but I'll sell that car if you don't need it. So I like these bills. There's only two, and they both have kind of different themes. They're not split in the middle, which kind of bothers me. I don't know. We'll get into it. We don't need to get ahead of ourselves. Uh, Welcome to Bloxburg. Yeah, I don't know why I have this over here. I decided to have this over here, I guess. I think it was just new. I kind of wanted to see that. Oh no, yeah. Now, by this when this video started, I had 6.1 million. Now I have 6.7. So it turned out to be really worth the time. I got 200,000 per hour of streaming. So yeah. Anyway, I just sold the cars. Anyway, so yeah, the designs are quite different. When you look at this, overall it looks cozy. I think the design isn't the most complex, unique. It doesn't stand out exactly. Just looks very cozy. But the other, the garden it has beside it looks very nice. And this one, it just has a lot more intricate building technique. I think it looks very unique, and it's the size is bigger. This house is bigger, but we'll compare them. one at a time. So first we'll go for this house. So you have this kind of style where it's open. It's a grand piano. This is the living room. It's quite nice. Could be a bit more detailed to have a good view of from the outside. This is completely custom, by the way. Hold on, guys.
అదే అన్నం తినకుండా ఏం చేస్తున్నారు బండారు ఇంట్లో ప్లేట్లు అట్లనే ఉంది ఏదైనా
Hello, 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 hello. King Tiger, King Tiger.
It's a picture I took, Eve.
Hello, 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 pleb, plebeion, plebeion, plebeion.
The T-54 medium is one of the more famous Soviet tanks. So if you took that and boosted up significantly, that would result in the Object 140. The armor and the cannon are pretty similar, but it's fully stabilized and gets an HMG. It should be fairly good, so let's go ahead and try it out. Hold on. I see a demon that I gotta exercise real quick. Yeah, okay. That's all good. Do I hear a voice next to me? What do you think you are doing, sir? Where did my team go? This is already an immense disaster. I'm all by myself. I'm surrounded. Oh, my barrel is shot out. I was gonna say, how are we failing to kill a BT-42 with a 14.5? Okay, we can do this, I think. We just gotta lock in, boys. That's all we gotta do. Hold on. Wait. How did we kill somebody with we killed us a lot with artillery. Yeah, definitely outskilled that guy. Oh, absolute legend M163. If I get no, dude, I was like a second from jumping on the cap. I don't know if that would have actually stopped it from being capped, but it was, worth the effort. Oh my god. What a disaster. I've been playing this thing for like 10 minutes and I'm already depressed. Granted, I don't think it's the vehicle that's the problem, but fighting term 3s all the time, I didn't think about that. And I was like, yeah, let's play an 8.3 vehicle. What could go wrong? Sherman 8.3 in general is pretty stacked if you think of it.
This is a load of barnacles.
This is the German Term 3, and I think it's one of the most broken premiums in the entire game. I did make a video on it before, but I feel like my video quality wasn't great then, so I'm redoing it. Basically, it is fully stabilized, has a 5-second reload, and a coaxial 30mm autocannon. It's pretty insane, so let's take it out and see how busted this is. This is definitely one of the ugliest tanks I've ever seen. Dude, I love the 30mm on this. It's probably my favorite weapon in the entire game. It doesn't have a ton of pen because it doesn't get Sabo, but the SAP does so much damage. It's ridiculous. How did that ricochet? What? There we go. There is an ITPSV-90 apparently, which is very scary. Cool. How is he still alive? I might have jinxed him. Buddy, if you use your tow hook, okay. I was gonna say, if you use your tow hook, I can help you. Over half of our team is gone already. Jeez Louise, man. That is So everyone already knows by this point that I love unconventional.
Please understand. We are locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
In War Thunder, one of the most difficult things you can do is to get a nuke, which basically means getting 2,500 spawn points. And quite a lot of you wanted to see if I could get a nuke with low-tier vehicles. So I pulled up a lineup and I'm going to try to do my best. I can't imagine it's going to be very easy, but it should be fun, I think. I have played one game with this lineup already, and I think that the M8 is going to be my workhorse. Because, like, yeah, the 4-hound is better armament-wise. It also doesn't turn very well, which is pretty important when you're trying to be sneaky. Ooh. Well, that target's over here. Okay, that's our first kill. I'm not in the best spot. I might move in a second. Now, we do have to be fairly involved. We can't just sit back and scout. The scouts don't give you a ton of spawn points. Yoink. Darn. They were also competing against our allies for kills. Quickly grab that. Yeah, we're not even at 1,000 spawn points yet. Oh, Puma. We got so lucky there. Oh my god. Run, run, run. Okay, he's dead. And we are.
Hello, 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 hello.
Get rid of stream.
Make
Huh?
sense to me.
I deleted everything.
No, you're joking. So please, 1 second, only 2 minutes. That's last time house I stream was successful 3 hours into the life on the YouTube. Bloxburg delete
Bloxburg?
delete
ఏంటి
delete just
వాటర్
నేను పైన ఇస్తాను పట్టిందే పైన
అన్ని ప్లేట్స్ అక్కడ పెట్టు డాడీ బాగా తింటాడు అసలు తినట్లే
ఓకే 2 minutes Hey guys, once again, sorry for nothing. So no sorry. Yeah, so we're back. Yeah, so we are in the final plot. This is a very long stream. I did not expect that. Kind of a trimmed down memory lane for me, but it's a bit long. But yeah, anyway, so let's just start over again. This is the first house we're going to be taking a look at my final villa. So this is the one. It's got a nice exterior, I would say. This is the space for parking your car. Outdoor parking. It's quite lavish, as the name of the plot says. So this is the living room. This is one of the bedrooms. I don't think we showed you the bedroom yet. There's a bay window here, and there's a closet. Okay, there's a little workspace. There's the bedroom. This is the queen size bed. You could say. I mean, it's the same, I guess. And there's a nice bathroom as well. And you get a nice view. This could be a bit more decorated actually. Perhaps add like a pillar in between, add something fun. Yeah, that's the first bedroom. You have this open kind of area thing. It's really nice. It's folded back. It's let me retract this. Yeah, get back to that. Right. So this is like the long kitchen. I did get some. No. Right, so this is some realistic plans idea which I was given. This idea, I don't exactly know by whom. It looks alright. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess they use the invisible glass. Wall thing. Or basic items thing. Okay. So this is the kitchen. I think it's quite nice. This kind of design we haven't seen before. It's got a nice hood, and this is the nice countertop. You can essentially, just have breakfast here, but there's also a nice dining table here as well. Nice. This entire section is just for the dining table. A nice chandelier, and you'll have a nice look at the backyard later. So I think in that one sentence I've said nice about 5 times, including this. So there's another bedroom here. Now this bedroom has a different kind of style. You have the TV over here. I believe that's the bathroom. Oh no, never mind. This is the balcony. And okay, this is the bathroom. Nice little bathroom. And you'll see that, you'll notice that this balcony, there's a bedroom over here, and this balcony you can see from this window. So of course, if you want privacy, you can just close the curtains, but I think that's quite cool. Like, it's a balcony, but also you kind of get a nice view from the other bedrooms. So these bedrooms are side by side, beside each other. I mean, there's a workspace. You have a bedroom, nice bed, double bed, and there's a nice bathroom. And yeah, that's it for the rooms on the first floor. It's quite big. There's a lot of rooms already. I mean, 3 bedrooms already, and you have all the kitchen, the living room, and we'll just go to the backyard right away. This backyard is so fine. I think it looks really good because of because the color scheme is really good. Yeah, I think it's pretty perfect. It's pretty much perfect. This one thing I could change the jacuzzi now. Gazebo to be a little more different. This is one grill over here. There could be more details in the backyard. This pool is really nice. Have a really nice pool. That's always fun. Yeah, there's actually supposed to be steps here, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why it's not there. Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be over there. But anyway, let's go to the next floor. You have a big white couch here. I could add some more entertainment kind of thing over here, or instead of this couch I could add perhaps like a billiard table kind of thing, something else. But for now, yeah, it's quite good. You can just hang out over here, have a newspaper to read, and yeah, this is another bedroom. This could be a big family actually, and this leads to the backyard. And this is a fabulous backyard. It's great. The perfect wide view, and you have the balcony. Did I just say backyard? Okay, so the balcony, and you can see the backyard and this nice view. This also is sitting. You can have some nice evening tea over there. So okay, there is this window, right? So I don't really know why there's no window over here. I think I should have had another window over here. Or would that look odd? Oh, I could add something else over there. Anyway, I'm not really adding much as of now, but this is another bedroom. It's a long bedroom, and you have a different kind of desk, a laptop here, and you have a view from the front. It's quite nice. You have a wide window over here, by the way. Of course, this TV is kind of blocking it. It's nice there. And this bedroom has a really good view of the balcony, the backyard, and the rest of the view is just very good from here. Yeah, this bedroom's quite nice. Oh, and finally, yeah, this is the master bathroom, like the common bathroom. I like this kind of jade color bathroom theme with the not beige, I would say. Oh yeah, beige. Whether was it linen? Yeah, I meant linen for all of the brown stuff, by the way. Like I kept saying, I used to have this white and linen kind of addiction. Beige is the white thing. Never mind. kind of messed that up the entire stream. I was saying that that's the whole thing with the first build. It's really big, as you can see, a lot of rooms. Now let's go to the second one. So the first build, the area was mainly the house, and you had a nice backyard. Now this one, again, you can have a car parked over there. This is leads to the main living room, and I like this unique style of having the living room and the TV entertainment area over here. The shelving, there's a modern fireplace right beside this, and there's a grand piano and a little seating area with the clock over here. And I think this is a little, yeah, there's a bathroom over here, quite convenient. And there's a nice long dining table. There's the dishes over here, so the cabinet dishes. This one got deleted. It's crazy. So I should fix that. Yeah, this is a nice kitchen. You get a already have a great look at the backyard. I mean, this backyard area. Of course, you gotta be careful with the ball not to break the glasses. Yeah, essentially have a sports backyard, so you can play whatever you want. You can play basketball, football, you can work out, and that could always be fun. So that's nice. Anyway, this bedroom here, you can say this is the master bedroom, and it's quite nice. I gotta change the decals. Right, and it's very well detailed. There's this workspace, cabinet, closet, the mirror and stuff. This nice little couch, and this bookshelf, few more cabinets. There's a bathroom over here, so this is like the master bedroom, and it's got a view of the Cupid's butt. It's funny, but there's a bathtub, there's a commode, and there's a nice station where all this for getting ready. So it's nice. I really like this design for the bedroom, and that's kind of what I remember about this house. And this leads to the outside, to the not the garage, but the outside to your car. So this is the other big bedroom. It's where it's got a lot of pillows. It's disgusting. Okay, so this has a nice, whoever bedroom is this is also really nice. Have a nice view over here, and a nice workspace, your closet. You have a nice balcony, and oh, this view is great. This view is actually really nice. That's really good. I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice balcony. So it's a good bedroom. This one's like a kid's room. It's a bit different. Have a good view of the backyard. It's a bunk bed, and you have a study table. And this leads to a bathtub, and it's very simple. And this is the final bedroom. Oh, I mean, this is the one we saw. It's the final bedroom. Let's say this is the guest bedroom. This is the guest bedroom. You have a single bed. It's simple. It's quite nice. Have a workspace, and you have a good view. So that's it with the rooms. There's one backyard actually here which I didn't cover, which These both the neighbors could share this really special moment, I guess. Yeah, there's a this I meant I don't mean backyard. I meant balcony. But yeah, there's a sitting area. You can just draw something here, I guess. It's quite nice. So that's it with the interior of this house. It's relatively smaller, less rooms, but it's more cozy, and I think like I like the details more. And this is the garden which these guys have. It's really neat. I mean, you have little pond over here, bridge going over, and we got a gazebo, a nice sitting area over here, big tree where you can swing, you can grill some stuff over here, a cute little statue, and you can mow the lawn. It's well maintained. And this leads to another part. It's also, well, it's supposed to be the common area, but I guess you could say it's part of these guys' place. But the swings over here. Okay, right. But there's this place, little structure, rock structure, which can be accessed, and this lot of insects, there's a lot of decor, and yes, you could have this little place for your own. One little thing. Yeah, that's cool. I wish there's not this, bruh. Come on. Bruh. Oh, nice. Have thumbnail. Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, these guys can access it. Perhaps even look through the telescope, and there's a nice camping site you can also have over here. Maybe have it a little more further away from your freaking house, but yeah, I mean, essentially it's a nice camping area. There's a fireplace. You can access the backyard from here as well, or you can access this area from the backyard as well, rather. So that's nice, and I think there is a secret entrance, if I'm not mistaken, and if I'm not wrong. Let's see. I guess not, my bad. I mean, never mind. And this one I gotta fix. Huh. Right. Copy this, and I wanted to add one over here. Delete that, and we're good, I guess so. And I think there's one mistake somewhere over here. Still I'm not sure. So that's this plot. I think it's quite nice. So you can see that this house is much bigger. Well, it's quite a lot more bigger. But these guys have like a bigger backyard as compared to them. And their aesthetic is different and all that. So whatever is your interest, you could choose. That's basically what it's about. That's it. I showed you guys all my plots. I'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.